Hi guys! Hey Draco, hey I'm okay, hey Kendall. Hi. Oh hi. Yeah, I come from here. We have Minty and RD with me today. You were not aware I was streaming. After spamming the chat. Alright, it's the same thing as yesterday, so it doesn't really need that much of an introduction. You guys can say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
The enthusiasm. What did we do yesterday? You were there. Noticed you. You have a senpai. What is this, like a cute chair? I noticed you. There you go. Alright, I should go get into the game before I get attacked by something. There's attacks happening. Alright, where are you, Artie? That cat is something else. Oh, you moved to the guild hall. Hey.
I need to put some stuff away in the bank anyway.
Okay.
So
We're just gonna be like around here, and you can come over whenever you're ready. That's the closest waypoint to Can't Trust the Pirate, which I think is, you know, very rude, obviously, to pirates like Minty, who are very trustworthy.
I don't know, I'm seaworthy, but not sure about trustworthy.
Oh, I missed a hero point. I'm gonna go grab it while I wait for Artie. I missed the hero point, guys. It's a frog? Wait, what's a frog? It's a cat. It's definitely a cat. There's no way that thing is a frog. I mean, it's pink, but it's still a cat, I swear.
Damn, we missed our window of opportunity.
This ritualist
opportunity.
event is a pain in the ass.
We'll catch them next time.
What's a pain in your ass?
The ritualist event.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that one. That's a cat. That looks like a cat, part person, honestly. Oh, they took the cherry blossom saplings from like Lorna's Pass and stuff and put them here. Oh, got wood. Okay, I'm on my way now. I'm focused. I'm gonna cool up some food. Cool it up?
as you can imagine, I am riding a raptor taxi to get there.
Of course. I am
Why not?
really high up on my dragon. I know they're not dragons, but I refuse to call them anything else because frankly they look like dragons. They're basically dragons. Sky scales.
Works for me.
Especially with the skin on. Okay, there's Minty. Yeah, I missed something for people watching. If you do this over top of the different completion stuff, anything that's visible that you haven't done will like shine. And so we've only been about this far. So these are the two things that I noticed that something was shining over here. So I ran back to do it. There's also a mastery point down there. But we haven't been over to this section yet, so I'm not worried. But I'd prefer to complete it in, like, as we go, so I'm not constantly backtracking. No. Very, very organized, of course. I saw someone color coding a planner on Twitter. It was Kitty, and I got really excited because it was color coded.
And then there's me, who's like, what's a planner? And how do you use one?
I was showing Minty my like notes in my phone, like the note app. My dragon is so pretty. Hey, Discount. Thank you. This is my sky scale. I can't remember if I gave my sky scale a name. It's a skin. The sky scales normally look like, let's go here. They normally look like this, which is ugly as heck. This one's cute. It's like toothless with the normal default dyes. But I was like, I saw this on the store and I was like, I gotta buy it. And I can't remember, Minty, did you get this for me? And then, or did I get it for yours for you?
I think you probably got mine for me because you have a tendency to buy me things that you think I need.
Yeah, but you buy me things when I think something's pretty and then suddenly well, that happens to me a lot. It shows up. It's mostly Damon's fault when nobody says anything though. It's beautiful. Thank you. And it has this cool, so when I jump it away, it leaves behind like magical fire for me that hurts my enemies. So it can always be there. I have lots of cool mounts made of glitter and magic. Me and Minty both. Yeah, this is Minty.
I'm in the area, so I guess you
Yeah,
can.
if we want to go in.
You can go in.
Yeah, also, hey Paul, you're almost ready to pull your hair out. Please don't pull your hair out. You spent 4 hours in a part of the story and you need to do some puzzle and you can't work it out. Which part of the story? Because when we catch up to you, we could help you with it if you were still stuck. Because we're not very far. Can't trust pirate. Yeah, if you let me know the name, I can... Merrick, hey! We're about to enter a story instance. Can't the hype? Indeed! We squirreled yesterday. Lots of squirreling. Yeah, we're doing this stuff. Nah, you're taking it easy. The bleed tag, is it giving you nostalgia? With our little... My little thing. It's been a while, yeah. I think you along. We are in port 14. Well, if you're still stuck when we get there, I'll give you a message, but it probably won't be till tomorrow. Depends on how quick we go. Oh, hey, man! Everyone's showing up at the same time. Hi, good morning. I'm ready. Yes. Weight of the world. Okay, I'm gonna write down that for you, Paul. And if we get there and which might be tomorrow, and you're around, and you still haven't gotten through it, we can do it with you, okay? Yeah, alright, we're gonna enter this story instance. My music stopped looping. It's awfully... Oh, are you coming with us? Have you done the story?
Way stronger if you learned our ways.
Ways? You mean holding spirits hostage? Not my
Not that,
style.
okay.
We also said you're too stubborn to know what's good for you.
We're in Luland Discord,
Your family.
if you want to join us. So we're not delayed. Come on. Well, if you're joining us, get in here. You took your hat off.
What?
Hey!
To talk? No, okay.
Hey.
All right.
What I meant was I was also answering to you, but delayed.
Water does not
Yeah, I know.
but perhaps it should.
Can't trust the pirate.
I sense the malice in these changes.
There's someone talking in the world, and I don't know where it's coming
Anything
from.
interesting? We were monitoring comm frequencies
We
to
never
see
do.
if we could pick up any aether blade chatter.
What we found were strange ultrasonic emissions in this general area.
I don't know what that
You heard a
means.
funny noise?
Yeah.
Well, we can't hear it, but I believe
I can't
that's the
wander around.
entire
I'm gonna
point.
get kicked
The
out.
ultrasonic
No,
signal
we have to.
coincided
We're
with two
tunneling.
aether
You have to
blades
go
entering
through the
spider
thing.
den.
They're making us.
They vanished into thin air.
The spiders didn't attack them. Why? I believe it's because they were using the signal against them.
Okay. Do you need me to go in there and kill the spiders?
Oh, I'm leaving the mission area
Last
by
time you did that,
poking
you
that
drove
rock.
An entire subspecies extinct. I have a better idea. If I can match the signal's frequency, I can clear out the
I mean,
spider without
it's
harming
very
them.
small.
Okay, just don't take too long.
I know. Oh, there we go. Wait for Goric, question mark? Let's go kill the spiders.
Just need to clean up this waveform.
I was checking the rock because sometimes the different types of rocks are actually...
Wait! Just one more second!
No! Wow, they're already dead.
Maybe Gora killed him.
You are incredibly impatient.
Yes.
Yes, to get to the bottom of this Aetherblade plot.
I just keep checking the walls because usually they use like
Sorry, I was.
fake walls, right?
Yeah,
Like
let's
projection.
find an entrance.
Even secret doors have giveaways.
That is
Let's
true.
take a gander.
So I'm like checking for them. Oh, we are investigating the cave for anomalies.
There you go. You were one step ahead.
I know I could target an Ivan or something. So
Oh, really?
we have to
What's
kill
that
Ivan
mean?
Anything
somewhere.
there.
Well, Ivan's
somewhere
one of
else.
their henchmen, right?
What?
Yeah.
Point out anomaly. What? Point out the
was-
target. What's
It was at the entrance and I lost it. I'm gonna try to find it again.
the entrance? What's weird?
Yeah.
What's weird about the cave, Goric?
It's like they weren't spiders at all.
Dun,
Maybe
dun,
not.
dun.
This is this little
This rock's weird.
lantern
Not
thing.
reading anything there.
I was
Must be
almost
somewhere
done.
else.
The lanterns are everywhere.
Doesn't fit the bill, Commander.
I'm just clicking everything, by the way.
Aetherblade marker here.
I didn't see
Oh,
anything to click.
apparently, if we try too hard,
This wall.
There we go.
It's a hologram made of hard light. Whoever built this is a competent holosmith.
it's a hologram that is literally a wall. Are you kidding
Okay,
me?
So in short, to make hard light, you need a photon forge. It's the only way to give mass to light particles.
What do you
I
mean
feel
it's a
like we should be
hologram
planning for
that?
this masterclass in
If you
holosmith
just,
jargon.
what's the point of making a
Oh, I'm not talking
hologram
about
out
this.
of
Anyway,
that just makes
this
an
forge is
actual wall? You might as well build a
Its
wall.
emitter has a critical flaw.
You said this would be short.
Oh, a continuous combinatorial assault should overload.
It won't let us kill the hologram. A combo
They-
field?
They want us to use our training.
Fast as
Well, I can ask Marjorie to put one down, but
Aha! Excellent work, Commander. Come on.
this is literally my build.
It's the commander.
It's the commander! It's me!
We don't have a name.
Get
It's
wrecked.
me, Mario.
It's all of us.
It's me, Mario! I can ask Marjorie at any time to put down a
I'm at the
combo
bottom.
field.
There's definitely an Aetherblade camp in Zendaijun.
Just like I told you. I'm leaving now.
Wait. What?
Where are you going? My Trin has a lot to answer for.
Oh, she's coming in.
Ivan,
Commander, I'm on my way.
Get revenge.
Yeah, Commander, she's
I also
gone.
found the
Hang
chest.
on, I found a thing.
New chest.
I am
Could still be dangerous.
I'll go with her. Don't worry. Tiny, you stay with Aurene.
Not gonna argue with
I
that.
found Boo.
Stay safe, Commander.
We had to repair our fleet.
In the barracks.
Ugh, you
Best
guys are like, I'm like over here trying to get lore, and you guys are like, where are we going?
Yeah, they're gonna be finished.
Where is everyone?
I found a cube.
This place.
Yeah, I was
definitely
trying to
has
play
more.
a cube too, but it doesn't matter. You know, we can read it on the wiki later.
Hear that?
Ivan,
Strike back at her. It needs to be massive, yes? It needs to be.
Where is my Trin?
Commander. What, no dragon this time?
she's not my pet.
But we'll be getting back to you in a second. Where is my Trin?
No. I swore an oath to my captain. I intend to keep it.
My Trin
Why are
betrayed
you a
her closest
Buff
friends.
dredge. Why
How
is
do
there
you
a
know she
buff
won't betray
dredge?
you?
That's a lie. It was Anka. She started this. Her and Redyak and all the others. They broke their oaths, but not me. My hardline shields are impenetrable. Why didn't that does it? Full power to the photon force.
Stand down, Ivan. You do, we can talk.
Oh,
I won't be
that doesn't look
traitor
good.
threat.
I think we need to do a combo. Probably. Yep.
They're trying to force us to play the game.
Use all that training we got.
You're gonna make me talk, huh? I promise you, I won't break as easy as your Asuran friend.
The
I
booze
have
is
no
in there.
idea what he's talking about.
You're going to
They're
tell us
barrels.
where your captain
It's
is
not
hiding,
enough for us.
so we
but
can have a
some.
civilized conversation.
Ha.
I
Ha.
I
What?
can't.
Crying, Kendall.
I won't tell you where the key is.
Okay, there's a key. Let's look around.
Idiot. Shouldn't have. Of course, just open the door for them. Why don't
Open
you?
the sesame.
Stupid.
Combo of 1. Oh, get through the obstacles without asking for help. Go at it and push a button. Okay. Key.
Valuable key in there.
Key.
See? Ivan doesn't lie. No key.
There's chests in here.
Right in.
Open.
I
Open.
think
You were saying?
Commander,
Key.
there's another one. There was a third one back there.
it's not what you think it is.
I can't
Don't
open them.
suppose you'd care to explain what that means.
Only you may open
It's
them.
not for me to say.
I don't know what they're going on about, but I'm going to use the key now, I think.
All right, enough. It's time to get some real answers.
Lore.
Attack my target.
Captain Trin?
No, not attack
Show
this
yourself.
target. Hello?
Oh, this is
There she is.
great. Now I've got the Dragon Champion, an ace detective Delacroix, here to tell me
Oh, she's
how
drunk.
terrible I am.
Don't hit the drunk lady.
I shoot over her head, so it doesn't hurt.
You just brought everyone home.
Oh,
You can
dear.
feel sorry for yourself later. What are you planning, Trin? Where'd you send your Aether Blades?
Ha! Me? Send Aether Blades?
Oh, that
Why
disables combat-related
exactly would I
achievements.
do
Don't
that?
want that.
I don't know. Why'd you order them to kill Aurene with that magic extractor?
It wasn't.
That implies there will be combat
I
soon.
mean, I didn't mean to. After all we've been through, everything I gave you. This is how you repay me.
I found the ball here.
She's lost it. She's lost it, guys. Yeah, the balls will disable my combat-related
You can't
achievement.
trust a pirate. I'm done.
Oh,
We should finish this.
you're
now.
drunk. No, we should go.
What are you doing?
Prioritizing targets.
Stand down and let them go.
But
You are in no condition to fight.
Listen,
I feel bad beating up a drunk lady.
beat you, Commander.
But she's a
Too
mean
many
drunk lady.
scores to settle at once. Just
The amount of
let me
times
go.
she has killed me in Fractals
Just a little
makes my
more.
sympathy less.
We can't go down, and we have to kill her within 6 minutes. In case anyone was curious.
Reasonable.
You meet the most fascinating people.
I need your power. What's she doing? I need more.
Do we have to kill those things?
I can't.
I probably. They don't look good.
It's not her. It's a revenant echo.
A revenant echo of Scarlet? Well, that can't be good.
Stop! You're taking too much.
She's losing control. If we don't stop it, it'll kill her.
Oh,
She's too strong.
interesting.
Boy,
What?
Oh god.
It's
This
happened
is why you
for me.
don't spend too much time in the mists.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Because last time someone went to the mist for too long, they became a revenant. Gridlock.
But that was probably for the better. 'Cause he unlocked a new class for us.
Well, we thought he went blind, but turns out nah.
Just cool.
Scarlet
He
Phantom.
was just wearing like shades or something.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this?
No, yeah, he just thought it looked cool. It was funny.
I don't know if it should be in one of these things.
In or out? Can't
I'm
tell.
sure.
Oh, in. In, definitely
I was
in.
in.
I
In,
was
definitely
in
in.
hard.
Reheated to
Didn't-
leftover. I don't know how to say that word. I feel like I'm in an Aether Blade Fracto. She's in vulnerable.
Maybe it's the new one. New fractal.
New fractal. They could make this a new fractal. Oh, we can murder her now. Die, 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 die.
She dead.
She's gone. Oh, very satisfying.
We did
Yay,
it!
combat
Both there's
achievement.
combat
Could she
achievements.
be behind this? She died on the Breachmaker. Like Kaz said, that was just an echo.
I can't hear you. I can't. The laughing.
Oh god.
Wrong with her.
So she's had Scarlet in her head this whole time, I guess.
Whitlock actually needed a blindfold at first.
I
Something to
guess
help
that's
him
as bad
focus.
as a tumor.
Give me a minute. I'll come up with something.
So she became a revenant and she can't figure out how to control it.
Ah.
Okay. Find material for a blindfold.
Please, stop. Stop laughing.
She's not a bad revenant.
Well, if she can't control it, yes, she is.
Oh, well, she's bad at it. I don't... Do you guys see anything to interact with? Cause,
This banner. Oh.
I see a Minty.
I'm sorry.
It was all my fault.
You told me.
My fault.
Do you got
This
anything?
has been a day.
You?
So that was Scarlet Bride.
I've taken her gun
She
and her
lives up
blade.
to her reputation.
Oh, find material
Oh,
for blind.
there he is. There's something here.
Where?
You can interact with the banner.
Yeah,
Oh.
a banner.
Okay.
It's like
Rip it
I
up.
thought I could do that and then... Okay, never mind. It's fine. The revenant problem.
Here. Take this.
Here, you get a blindfold, my turn.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
It's
so
quiet.
we are pulling a
Mine.
Naruto. Every
Tell us
mean
what you
guy
ordered your Aether Blades
becomes
to do.
nice guy.
Where are they going?
yeah.
They're about to attack one of your jade processing facilities.
I guess only
But not
Joko.
on my orders.
You're
It's
the...
been too late for that.
No, I'm not. Anka mutinied. Took my ships and my crew. Said I was emotionally compromised because of her.
Uh-oh. Not
History.
good.
Anka staged a pirate mutiny.
Surprised?
Not in the least. Let me find her.
You can track them using the ship transponders. Also,
Ivan from outside talking to us.
Alright. I mean, we should never trust her completely, but it seems like we might be on a shaky alliance here.
You didn't leave with the others?
Why would I? When Ivan makes an oath, it's for life. Commander, you can activate that console. Find where the ships were last spotted.
See, that's why we gotta be empathetic, you guys.
That's a very
Yeah.
wide area. Damn. Rainiac must have damaged the transponders. It'll show you the rough location, but that's it.
Somewhere
Well,
around
there we go.
doesn't give us much to work with.
Anka wouldn't just attack any target. She knows what she wants. I can... Let me help.
Let you help. How about we help you into a prison cell?
No,
Or did
it's
you forget
okay.
about
It's
your
okay,
attack on
Marjorie.
Lion's
Chill,
Arch?
chill.
No, I can't undo what I've
Look,
done.
can't you see she's
But I
gone
can
through a lot of
help you
trauma
find
and she's
Anka.
having a character arc?
Please, let me do this.
Prison doesn't care
After
about
today,
character
we're going
arcs.
to trust a
I
word
do.
that comes out of your mouth.
Which is why we're not putting her in
You're
prison.
right. But Anka has to be stopped.
I do
Before we have another Alliance Arch here in Canada.
want to put her in prison.
Commander, what do you
I'm the
think?
commander.
We'll take my train with us under careful
See,
watch.
it's a
I'm
tentative.
Spartacus.
And we need to form a tentative alliance to fix this.
And you won't live long enough to
I
end
am
up in
Spartacus.
Lion's custody.
I understand.
See, she's
Also,
gonna
I'm
do
keeping
her
you
best.
Okay. I'll talk to some of my associates. If this Anka is targeting Junlai Jade, we need to get ahead of it.
All right. In the meantime, we can head to New Pine.
Don't shoot me.
Arrested for not having a travel permit? You're a Kansan bureaucrat's worst nightmare, Commander.
Sounds like you two should pay a visit to the Ministry of Transit. All right.
We have to get paperwork done? Since when do we have to do paperwork?
Fill out some
We're
Since
the
we're in Canada.
commander.
Ministry of Transit. Electrifying.
But RD, we're the commander.
That was Tyria.
We're still the commander. Everybody still calls us the commander. Oh, my shoulders are off. I'm trying to work on an outfit for this area, but I need items from other other living seasons, and I have to do stuff. All right, we can leave. There's a portal or just a little blur over your map.
Hey, Commander. You'll find the Ministry of Transit office at Daigo
I'm out
Door.
and I'm getting a Zag Bath
Bougie
Mesmer.
part of Shing Jea.
So nice of them.
Like Manor Hill. I'm heading to the
Mysterious
area for some
benefactor,
Are we not in the
the
same-
scrying
Could you stop
stones
by
in
when you're
Cantha.
around for a quick chat?
Of course.
Okay. Lady Casimir wants to talk to us. Scrying's ghosts have been emerging. You may have noticed the spikes in power. The air is thicker in their presence, like sludge. They have similar magical composition to the scrying pool. I can only assume to function similarly too, giving you the opportunity to I don't want to relive battles. God, thanks, mysterious benefactor, but I'm good. Okay, we've been just like deposited out here. So, they want us to go north. I'm going to stop at the hero point over here and check it out. There's also a mastery point out here if you guys wanted to go look at that. I don't know how much map completion everyone's done.
I'm on a taxi. Good.
Minty, you want to come get the mastery point with me?
Sure.
Alright. Meet you out there,
Where?
'cause there's just spiders. It's south of the spider cave, like out in the
Oh,
ocean.
I see it. It's where we found the. No, it's a bit.
No, it's a bit more like.
But yeah. I want that.
I want master.
Oh, actually, can use one.
Apparently, we can. There's a fishing spot here too. It said down. Where is it?
You're a fishing.
Oh, up there. Wait, how are you supposed to get up there without using your mount? Just.
You're not.
Ah, it's fine. My skimmer's got the. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Falling. Falling. Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm gonna stare at you.
It's Doomy. Hi, Doomy. You're in 4K. No, it's actually only 2K. Fly, Sarah, fly. I flighted. Okay, let's head back to shore.
Someone has got a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, RD has a boat.
I want the boat. Skiff piloting renowned are in Satan. Okay, I'm gonna go.
It's pretty easy.
The boat? It's just a heart, right?
It's just a heart, yeah.
Yeah. Like getting a skimmer.
Where is it?
It's the one in the northwest.
We'll
Assist
run
the
into
temple
it.
and its defense.
Oh, up there is
I'm probably doing it wrong, but Virtuoso feels kind of garbage.
Maybe you should look up if anyone's come up with a
Near there.
basic build for it that you could use.
The ones that I saw looked worse than mine.
There's a hero point up. Fly dab? I don't think there's a dab emote. Although I would have been very amused if they put that in. The story will take you to that heart so you can get a boat. Yeah, see, I like it. It'll happen.
Right.
The game's
pretty good
designed to
about
take
that.
you through everything.
But I want it now.
You want it now. better button for my... I forget that I do that.
Oh, you guys want that? Okay.
We've been just sitting here killing this elite for like ever. Ow. What did it do to me? They keep blinding us. Very annoying. There we go. I need a better button for F5. Is this not a button? I don't have anything attached to this. That's why. I'm not fighting that elite again.
The elite guy just showed up.
Alright,
I'll leave. I won't worry about fighting him then.
Ah! Rock, save me. I'm gonna check my key bindings real quick because I apparently don't have a keybind on this section of my mouse for this game. Onboard profile cycle. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I want to put F5 on there. Am I not allowed? Oh yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, okay. Got it. There. Now, I should be able to click a special button in order to put down the jade field thingy-majigger that they want, that my profession uses. It was becoming really tedious to like click it and then click, because F5's too far away from my tiny fingers, to click it and then like click the ground and then start clicking skills to put in it. It was taking too long. Alright, I got that point of interest and I shall head towards the thingy now. Is everything okay over there?
Yes.
Satsuno? There's like a dead person next to him.
Just a little cheeky murder.
Did you kill that man? He's just gone. He killed a man and fled. A little cheeky murder. Ooh. This place is cool. Is it Daigo or Daijo? Daigo, probably. G. I'll say things and then and then the characters will say it and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's how you pronounce it. And then like about 10 minutes later, I'll forget how they pronounced it. And I'm like, good. Good. I know what's going on.
Again? I think I muted myself for 2.
Oh, yeah, you did. Because you were like next to a dead body and we were like,
As of right now,
next
no
to
one
a
knows
dead
where
body.
they are. Not even my Trin.
Can we trust her? It's my understanding she
I'm thinking
led
this
these
guy
bandits.
get the Euro
That's a
point.
good question. We'll be keeping a close eye on her.
So we have to come
But I
here
wanted
and
to
let
ask
the
you
like
this.
talking
Can we
happen.
trust June?
Okay.
Her relationship with the Aether Blades
I'm gonna do that
is a
afterward.
concerning matter. One she'll have to answer for. Madame June is not a traitor. Empress N is certain of this.
Understood. Well, I have to get a trade deal in front of Minister Ishikawa soon.
Please apprise us of any Aether Blade developments.
Of course.
Oh, really?
Huh?
How many people are out there?
Out where?
It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to kill everyone.
Oh. Yeah, there's an elite that takes a minute.
So,
Yeah, but I killed the elite, and now there's a speaker,
this
and now
is
there's
what I'd
another,
say.
and now there.
I
I
suppose
can't
we can trust her.
summon the
What
thing,
choice
can't
do we
commune
have?
with the thing because
She
there's too
knows
many
Anka.
people that keeps
And for what it's
respawning.
worth,
Kill them
I felt
faster.
She was sincere back there. She's
They did.
committed terrible acts. The people
And
of
the elite
Lions
just
Arch
respawned. That's so
deserve
stupid.
justice.
Okay, I'm
He
leaving.
does
It has
respawn
been
really
8
fast.
years. There's got to be space
Or
for
she, I
people to
don't know.
change, to grow.
It.
We're all learning to be better
Take it
people,
down.
right?
Maybe.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Commander. I can tell
He's
you're trying to
thanking me
do
for
all
being diplomatic.
diplomatic lately. Whatever I can do to make your job easier.
I was always diplomatic.
I thought that was like my thing already. Who's Naban?
The ambassador was just updating me
I'm
on your
not
encounter, or lack thereof, with the Aether Blades.
I can't go
One
up
called
because I
Anka
don't have
staged
the
a mutiny.
mastery.
We just missed
No. What
You
am I
have an
gonna
intriguing
do?
air about you, Commander. You fail continuously, yet it does not seem to impact your morale. Your efforts have been
Fail
remarked upon.
continuously, but it doesn't
The
seem
Empress
to
appreciates
impact your
all you
morale.
have to do.
That was they were.
Once we
She
get
was
to New
talking
Kine,
some
we'll deal
smack.
with the Aether Blades.
We have every faith in you. Now, please excuse
Look,
my
we always
privacy,
get it done
but there are
eventually.
matters
I've
that
died
demand
and I've
my
still
attention.
gotten it done,
Anything I can
okay?
help with?
I'd focus on getting your transit documents first. Though, should you later have a spare moment, perhaps I'll avail myself of your generosity. Shing Jea is the model of serenity.
We die. We
but it
bring
has its
ourselves
issues.
back to life just so we can keep
Netherrates,
going.
Purists and spiritual hauntings, to name a few.
Do not underestimate. Hey, a kitchen! Food time. Uh-oh. Unmasked and thwart the purest agitators. Well, that doesn't sound good. You're not really where I need to go, though, purest agitators.
Prioritize Cantha's future. We will not
Shut
leave our
up.
children, a nation paralyzed by its own policies.
1,000 storms.
A wonderful combination.
Apparently I can't kill him except to, like, break him. So there's that. Goodbye. Oh, wait, never mind. Hi.
Suffering, loss. The outsiders have brought us nothing more. And mark my words, it's just the beginning.
Guys just started a fight, sorry.
An ancient mountain.
I just started a fight over here, no big, right? Cool. Right, so I was going this way. I won't start any more fights. Oh, I can't go through there? Can I go through? Oh, there's is there a road? I thought that this was like a road. Do you see how I would think this was a road? Is it up here?
It's down on the main street.
No.
See where-
The main street's blocked
How
off.
about the DMV?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, no. The way through this area, you have to go up.
Oh.
You have to go up some stairs. And I was like trying to run through, and there was just little like shops. And I was like, this isn't a pathway. Thing that I really want is to get the waypoint so that I don't have to worry about that. There we go. And then yeah, I guess I'll just use my dragon.
Did you already do the transit office thing?
No, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Secure.
Well, you were right at the entrance.
Official. Oh.
You just flew up above it.
I thought they was upstairs.
Nope.
I thought it was on the other side.
I told you it was in here with me.
Oh, I know. There's too many blue dots.
Oh.
Please take a number from the jar and
wow, that's a lot of seats.
Yeah.
Take a number.
Take a number from the jar. Just doing some finishing in the third map and open up loads of actions.
The next part will go faster
busy
once
for a
we're all
while.
on the same part.
About time. I've been waiting all morning. I had to complain to your manager.
I'm number 153.
So sorry. Let me help you process your
And it's on number 9 when you get there.
Okay, number 43. Step right up.
I just moved and was told to file a change of address with the Ministry of Transit.
Oh,
Oh, so sorry. This appears to be the olive green.
Why am I falling asleep or something?
Yes, because you've been there all day.
Please, I've been here for hours.
Number 153.
Oh,
I get
it's me.
for that.
I'm wondering. I'm number 153.
I'm here.
Me too.
No, I am.
We're here.
Transit permit to Kindness.
Standing
Sure
on your
thing.
desk.
Just fill out this form for me, please.
Fill
Oh,
out your name as.
I'm going to sign.
Is Logan
as the
Thackeray
commander.
right Grand Poobah? I mean, I've been
Grand
called
Poobah.
that.
I am a
Right
script.
down.
Scrit Quaggan. Saving the world from catastrophic entropy and chaos.
Oh, thank you. What a beautifully filled out form. It'll take an indeterminate amount of time to process your transit permit. Then you're good to go. Please enjoy the local sights while you wait. Seriously, it might take a while.
Rama, are you still listening in on our calls?
All to code is follow the rules. What's the one for doing it wrong? Get
Take
creative.
that,
Take that,
bureaucrat.
bureaucrat.
Yep.
My debt
Mhm.
Navan mentioned she was swamped. Thought I could help.
That's actually... I'll be honest, at this point, we need all the help we can get.
I'm enjoying trying to win over the tsundere that is Detective Rama. He's always like stopping himself from saying thank you and shit. He's like, suppose you're not so bad, outsider. Ooh, fancy jade carving.
It's a lot, thinking about the past. Things your ancestors went through.
And we all left in different
In their
directions.
situation, would you be strong enough to get through it?
I'm sorry, Evan Nashplay needs to be turned off for screenshot
Guess
purposes.
You don't know until you live it. Just pray we never do.
Get out of my screenshot, Beetle Man. He's hiding around the corner. Beautiful. Where are you?
Oh, we see.
Photobomb.
Yep.
Hiding.
Chauncey. Well, my problem is honestly, there's a little Asura peeking out from behind my,
Are you supposed to kneel here or something?
I just kneeled because everybody else was kneeling. It has a thing on it. It's just really pretty. I just ran over here to get the thing and it was pretty. And there was all these offerings and people kneeling, so I thought I'd join in. I don't know. We're like... Oh! Kitsune!
What?
It just won something. I don't know.
don't know what you won, but good job. Job, not John.
See a mastery point.
And I know I been keeping map chat off because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I like a mastery point. Oh, but my sky skill doesn't want to climb the wall. Come on. We're not taking the stairs, okay? We're cooler than that. The maps are gorgeous. They did a really good job.
Oh, a fishing event. Cool.
Like,
There are dogs back there.
I recognize it could be better because they're still running on like old engines and stuff, but they didn't do that thing with the lighting that makes everything like really intense that bothers me. I missed this point of interest here, so I'm gonna go get it. We're supposed to be helping someone, but I'm just map completing, which is helping me, and I'm someone. Right? I count.
I think this is where you can do the hearts, and it's.
I don't see a heart.
That
Not
progresses
in the
the
city
story. Well, no, just as an
Oh
example.
wow, they have like a electric fence at the top of the gates in here.
Keep the aether blades out.
It's not that high. Doubt it can even keep me out. Nope. Sky scaled
can't.
right over. There's a crash site here. I was hoping it would have a related heart, but it didn't.
Oh shit, the hero challenge is bugged. Good job.
Oh no.
Colin, there are raccoons everywhere.
I saw
And rabbits. Raccoons and rabbits everywhere.
What? This sounds like a fever dream.
Or just little animals that the game usually puts in.
I'm on a boat.
All right.
Okay. Is it a nice boat?
Nah.
Nah.
Not yet.
Shitty boat. That one is bugged on that
I'm
map
gonna wrap
since the
someone
first
on
day.
again.
But they had a bug patch today. God damn it, ain't it? They have little glowy signs to show you where like the stairs are. That's so funny. Like, go this way, please. I really like the mix of like older architecture that's like got like worn bits on it, and then like the newer like lights and tech stuff that they've done. It's cool. Ah, I got the thing for the mansion, but I want to go to the mansion. So you just can't do that one, Paul? Like, you can't get it, like, at all? Am I supposed to be here? Because I've just like rolled up to somebody's mansion. The answer is no, I'm not even allowed inside. Okay. But I can see the whole world from here.
Denied.
A lead. You can't get it at all. Oh, well. Guys, there are Canthan Shibas.
But I told
Yes.
you that.
Shiba.
Yes, we went and petted them.
I'm petting them now.
Told you there was some behind the big house. Big building.
Oh, to be fair, big building isn't very specific.
Well, I said behind the building when everybody was at the building.
I wasn't at that building. This is the first time I've been to that building.
You were collecting
That's
the
where the
mystery.
memorial was, where you were kneeling. It was
Oh, no, not that building. There's some on the at the mansion.
Oh.
Yeah, probably a few other places too.
Yeah.
There's a
the
few.
mansion
There's
has
a few dogs.
The mansion has little royal Shibas. And I petted them. Okay? There was petting. Had to do it. Up. Climb, dragon, climb.
Actually, you can't rescue drowning citizen by just ramming them with a boat. You have to stop and pick them up.
Is this the one that was broken for you guys, or is there... Was it the one that's north?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the hero point?
Yeah. I've managed to get to a spring. Why are there always springs and like hot springs and hot tubs and it's like and like entire beaches to go on vacation and it's like you still don't have a swimsuit, so like I'm just like, well, I guess I gotta get naked now. Know how much money they'd make off of swimsuits, Guild Wars 2 swimsuit designs?
Guild Wars thinks they're too good for swimsuits.
That's bullshit. The role players would love it. I'd buy one just for the summer festival.
The role players will do lewd things with them.
As long as they do it in Whisper, which is the official courtesy rules of role-playing.
But they don't. You just have to go around Divinity's Reach to find out they don't.
I said in Divinity Reach a lot and it's not actually that bad. Why are there prisoners everywhere?
I guess Canthus is just really a big prison.
I
It's
mean...
like Australia.
Because everybody just kind of doing their own thing to get.
I found Aetherblade hangout.
Does not frighten you, but perhaps it should. Unlike you, I sense the malice.
Who is Fad El Shadi and why are they always talking in my head?
Well, that's the Largos guy that was helping with, or at the Leviathan.
Well, ooh, there's a special fishing hole over here, guys. Special. But it has special fishes.
You need a boat?
Yeah, you do.
You can fish from a boat.
Oh, and there's Aetherblades everywhere, too.
Oh, we can get rid of that.
There's a couple special fishing holes. Hey, look, special.
Look, I have a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat. I can cheer.
I'm not moving. It says I'm moving. Do I look like I'm moving? I guess I'm too close to it or something. It says I'm moving.
This is why we're not getting the story done, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Neutralized already?
Right. I guess I'll go release some prisoners or whatever.
I'm gonna stab people.
Wait, how is this a prisoner? I must be on a skiff to collect this prisoner.
Yeah, it's the heart.
What? Yeah.
So you'll find the broken skiffs at the dock, you repair it, and then it lets you use it to go clear out debris and rescue prisoners.
Right now
once you
I'm
have the heart
attempting
unlocked.
to beat up riffraff. Riffraff worked a little bit. Okay, so where's this dock?
All over.
All over, okay.
Just all around the water. Everywhere you see a little pier.
Doggy statue. Here? Fix.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't have... What? Oh,
They're
it's
gonna-
like
you
a
have to be
memory
patient.
game.
Yes.
Da 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 da. We're on boats, motherfuckers on boats. I want to rescue this person. Apparently, they're invisible, but we got them.
You don't have to stop.
Vroom, drive-by save.
Yes, exactly. You just have to time it.
Drive-by rescue. Vroom.
That's it.
Ayy. This feels a little bit like GTA right now. Went on the water. Want to do a drag race, bro?
There's one over there. Catch him.
Boop.
Ram that person. It's
Oh.
already. You rammed yourself.
Oh no, it's
I see
slightly
something
too
in the
much
water.
fun. Hmm? What's over here?
It's alga. Algae. Algae.
You got it.
However you
Third
pronounce
tries the charm.
Why is bad stuff happening to Minty while you're fooling around in her boat?
In my experience, if one leaves Minty alone for too long, he will end up impaled in a wall, half dead, or 100 miles away from everyone else.
Is that how we got all those impaled prisoner for the Gila? It's Minty. all along.
Okay.
No, that's from doing Samurag. There's a chest! The inner pirate in me just kind of got real excited. Sunken chest.
Well, now you have a chest, but no boat.
I don't need a boat. I have a chest.
I'm gonna have to test if you can beach the boat.
You can anchor it and then go down and get the chest, and it should still be
Nope,
there.
I just got really excited, okay?
Oh, but what I wanted to do was to beach it, and it works, but weirdly, but it works.
There's
And
Minty.
it's going back in the water.
Are you getting the prisoners? What's this for? What's this for? What do I put in
What?
here? Refugee safe zone. What do I have? Refugees in my pocket? How do
Maybe.
I get them there? For now, they just disapparates. They don't. You don't like
Yeah.
do. You don't put them in anything.
On my guard.
Weird.
X. Yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red, blue. My boat.
Bump.
How do I clear this up? Oh, I just smash it. Okay, everything is just, you run over it and it fixes
Yes.
it. Come back here. Wasn't lined up. run over everything. That'll do it. So for Rama, I don't think we're supposed to be doing hearts. I think we're supposed to be doing events or just killing things in general.
Killing stuff, right. So I think if you get out and kill these Aether Blades, you'll...
Yeah, the Aether Blades
you'll advance your heart and Rama at the same time. So that's probably...
It's killing time.
More efficient if you...
Yeah, but the time is counted by our activities, not by actual time. Also, as far as I can tell, this island has no nighttime. It
counts down if you don't kill stuff. Or you don't...
I have beached my boat. Well...
That's the proper thing to do.
Rama only cares what you've done for him lately, so if you aren't killing stuff all the time, it doesn't count.
Rama doesn't care that I haven't killed stuff in like 6 ages. It's okay. I may have gotten into little trouble.
Well, that was an interesting bug. The boat sunk to the very bottom and then, like, rose back up.
Cool.
So, how do I get on my boat now?
I don't know.
It's in... You're talking about, like, after you've unlocked it? It's the little place you click for your fishing pole. There'll be a boat or...
Okay, then I guess I haven't unlocked it.
No,
if you finish the heart, you got it. If you finish the heart, then go back and talk to the heart vendor.
I never talked to these.
Yeah, and then we get a boat. We gotta finish the heart to get a boat.
Give me
I
my
think you have
boat.
to... It seemed like you had to buy something from them.
Fishing skiff.
And then that should unlock the mastery track.
I have the choice to either use Imperial favors or Writ of Satan Province.
Oh, my brass.
Ow, my brass? You're dead. Is that what they said say instead of ow, my ass? I don't understand. Yeah, so killing the Aether Blades is working. I feel like doing an event would probably be, like, the best thing to do.
There were a lot of Aether Blades near one of the hero points if you want to take all them out.
I find that Earth is, like, the better thing to use.
I'll be right back.
On this character. Okay. Bye forever. Oh, I'm being attacked again. I guess I'll just stay here. Ooh, hydrate. 1 second, I'm being murdered. Now I can hydrate. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, ow my brass instead of ow my ass. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be... It's like they're trying to say it's ow my ass, but they just...
replaced by brass. Don't question it.
Okay, we're not... Never mind. No questioning it.
Questioning his brass took us.
You're right. You're right. My bad. Very rude of me, honestly. I should be running stuff. I'll wait for them to do that. Come get me, Aether Blades. Right here. Ah, sorry.
Protected.
Aether Blades. Die for the cause, Aether Blades. look, a dead person. I can't do anything about it because I'm not on a boat. You cannot rescue drowning prisoners if you're not on a boat. We have no lifeguard training. Of all the things the commander cannot do. I'm getting better at this though. Using this character.
Fast as the wind. Protected.
Are you doing an event or just working on your...
I am literally just murdering random Aether Blades.
You gotta find something else to help us advance.
I'm like 1/3 of the way through the bar, maybe a little further for
About
Rama
half.
from just killing Aether Blades, and almost done the heart. When I'm done the heart, we should. I was gonna go like find an event to do that I thought would advance us better. But I want my skiff first.
Yes, I'll start looking around for event options while you're finished your work.
I appreciate it. Don't grenade my face, thank you, sir.
Fast as the wind. Protected.
It's like slower when I do it this way, but I stay like pretty good health and I don't have to worry about it. I'm surprised that didn't finish the quest. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Come on. Come on. Come on.
So close, yet so far.
No, just really close. Got him! I'll rescue you just because. Okay. I think there's supposed to be prisoners that you escort back, but right now it's not working, so they just have spots and they just go into invisible, like... You've rescued them, good job! Because nothing...
They've got it from here. You tapped them and they can just get it the rest of the way.
But there's nobody even there, though. Okay, so my fishing skiff. I am the captain. You have unlocked skiff mastery. Skiffs can be ridden by up to 5 players. Oh my gosh, our whole party can get in one skiff? You kidding me? That's amazing.
Well, I'm ready to check back with Casimir.
I'm not. I still have more than half a bar to go. I wanted to look at the skiff masteries.
I got the skiff already too.
Full throttle. Learn how to push your skiff to a new top speed. Okay. We can actually unlock angler sense, so I'm just gonna do that because I have 14 points. There, we'll train some skiff partying. While on your skiff, you and your party or squad members receive an amount of fishing power based on your total number of catches. We can all go, it's called fishing party. We can go on a fishing expedition, you guys.
I know, I think that's...
With like calm afternoon on a Sunday, we'll all go fucking fishing. Have you found any events, RD, that might be good to do?
No.
Boo!
I just killed other blades till I got it.
Okay. I guess I can murder people. I'm kind of a slow murderer, so I was trying to like, you know. I thought they would all follow me, but I forget how low the pull range is in Guild Wars compared to other games. They're playing like Lost Ark and things will not stop following you. Playing New World, half the country will follow you across the whole map, but Guild Wars 2, nah, they're lazy. They don't wanna.
Protected.
There are fishing events. There are fishing events.
Like Kit, just won one.
Is that what Kit won?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I turned off the.
Oh, yeah, the map.
Fishing. Ah, okay. I immediately closed the thing because I didn't want to see map chat. But I just want to be excited for Kit. I was excited.
Talk.
Right, I can attack and protect myself at the same time. I don't gotta pick. Don't know why I'm doing that.
I've got what I wanted from this expansion. I'm done.
You're done. You got a boat. Now you are the Aether Blade. Okay, like, yeah, I'm bleeding. Yeah, no kidding. I noticed. See, I already like have a boat, but it's alive. You know, I'm not sure what you guys have been up to, but I have the skimmer thing. It even goes underwater. A
If
commoner.
my boat goes in the water, it's gonna break.
I like how there are actual peasants here, so I can yell at peasants. I can yell peasants, and there will be peasants. Bubbles the Megalodon. What? What? There's a turtle. Did you see this?
Yep.
Wait, I'm coming.
Turtle, come back. Come here. Bring your cute boat. Let's go. Bubbles. That great. Okay. Conservationists. They don't talk to us. I want them to talk to us. Oh, please. I'm so sad. I
can make it spin.
Yeah, you can make it spin. Oh, it's like a turtle hatchery. Oh, it's a fish nursery. We're in a fish nursery. Oh.
You know what?
A fish nursery. These are all different.
A fish what?
Nursery.
Ah.
These are eggs.
Oh, there's a hole in it.
Blaming a shark.
No, I'm blaming the tuna over there.
The tuna. The tuna. Oh, see, these are the fishing buoys that I want. I want for our Valheim server. This is what I was talking about. I want like fishing buoys so we can practice our fishing.
Why don't you use poles?
I'm gonna. I have like a list of stuff I'm building. You don't understand. I've got lots to do.
I should build a bridge as I was planning to.
Yeah, we were running across stuff and there was just like half a bridge to get still, and I was like, oh, it's still here.
Yeah, I should finish it.
There's another section of buoys over here. They're just letting the boats know where the ground is. Although, oh, they do have the different colors. Okay, I was gonna say, in rivers or, I guess most places, but rivers makes the most sense, right? So there's one color of buoys for your left and one color of buoys for your right. so you know which side to stay on when you're crossing with another boat who's going a different direction. Chest! Oh, and a shark. Excuse me, sir?
Oh, looks like you can change the map by being on a boat.
Sorry, there's a shark attack. Shark attack. Trying to get how to get that boat skin. Apparently you have a skin. I don't know. How'd you get a shiny boat? Did you buy things from the store?
No.
Isn't it like the pre-order?
Yes, the deluxe.
He has the deluxe package. Angler sense detects fishing nodes nearby.
I think you're sitting in one.
I am, but it pings all nearby fishing nodes, which is nice.
Do you want to come on my premium boat?
I don't want your pay-to-win boat. No, jeez. Oh my god! I was trying to find like an event or something to help.
I just
with,
win because I'm better.
I guess I'm
finally found an event to deliver stuff.
I guess I'm just gonna kill Aether Blades like very boringly.
I'm fishing. I've got my boat.
I don't think fishing would help me with what they want me to do here.
Maybe, maybe not.
I got one with gems and I never got a skin. Like you got the expansion pack upgrade with gems, or you got you bought a boat skin and it never showed up. Did you go through the this thing?
It was sitting. No, it was sitting in my inventory of one of my characters. That's what I was doing earlier.
Oh,
I went looking for it.
Sitting there. Okay.
Yep. So you have to use it after the expansion popped.
Mm-hmm.
It's an item somewhere in your inventory.
I'm sure there will be other boat skins.
That too.
Because that is the A-net way.
This is Fashion War. There's always more skins.
There's always more skins.
Oh, okay. You get to tow stuff around the dock.
I'm sorry that I'm taking so long.
Okay, there's a crashed ship here. A crashed airship. So I'm guessing there's gonna be Aether Blades people to murder.
Unless it's one of ours.
It has a big blade behind it.
Okay.
So
Aether Blade it is.
Yeah.
Commander,
it has.
A few strings with a buddy of mine at the MOT. Your transit paperwork is approved. You're a truthful, upstanding visitor of Cantha. Some people lie because they think it's funny.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Detective.
Ha! You brought a knife to a gunfight, fool.
Alright. Apologies for that. I am ready to see Casimir again. Is there anyone who's not ready to see Casimir?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well then I'll keep exploring the area and getting points and stuff.
I was just looking.
I have lots of things to get.
A good event. I haven't found one yet.
Oh, there's one over here. Elite Purist Ritualist, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, in the city. I was trying to do that earlier and it was too hard to do by myself. I was like, that's going to be a lot of work. I'm good.
But I guess every people I'm killing in that will help towards it.
I wanted to get this point of interest.
You have to unmask them.
Basically, you have to break their bar and then you have to fight them. That's what that means.
Oh, I see.
Go up. Up, dragon, up. We're climbing this hill because I don't want to be asked with finding my way around the hill. which has been my method of how to play. Oh, you do have it in your inventory. You needed to consume it. Yeah. Good work. Good teamwork. Found it. Found the boat. Oh, there's another one over there. Ever since I got this sky scale, this has been, you know, what I do. You don't go the way, like, you don't find the path anymore. You just go over all the hills, like, you know, it's fine. I have a sky scale. Figuring out where to go. Don't need to do that. Oh. This is the broken one. He's not here. Well, he's here somewhere, apparently, but not
The brig are there with
here.
rotten fruits. I thought it was with skills. Interesting.
This one. Something skill?
I'm gonna kill you all.
Okay. I hope you mean the purists and not us.
We'll never know until it's too late.
Okay. I'll try not to worry about that. So yeah, that's broken. Oh, one over there. Gotta go over there. We're sightseeing. That is what we're doing. How come you guys still have enlightenment from the train? Oh, because last night I left the area. Trying to make myself an outfit. Didn't go well.
What?
I was trying to make myself an outfit that matches the area. But the parts I picked are all things I need to like do collections for. And everybody's in EOD, so nobody's in any of the other maps, period. And it was too hard to do alone. So, yeah. I got stuck. I got a little stuck. And then I was really tired and it was 4 in the morning and I was like, I'm gonna just go to bed. I'll try to look beautiful later.
That's often what happens at 2 a.m. in the morning. You get tired.
Often I do in fact get tired at 2 a.m. in the morning. You know, this Mountain Dew is pretty good when someone's not forcing me to drink the whole thing in one go.
That can be arranged.
Please no. I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
I knew it would be tough to visit this place.
It's definitely too sweet to like chug.
No! God, please, no!
I debated adding a really long one, but then I was like, if I add short ones, I can make them really cheap, so everyone can get. No, bad Kindle, bad Kindle, bad Kindle, no Kindle, naughty Kindle.
Oh, there's a mob, another blade mob there that just slides away. Always interesting to see.
Huh. Haven't been here before. Oh, there's a whole snow area? What is this? Shrine Keeper Corvin. Are you a crow? No.
I just did the thing.
The thing? Oh, you're done your bar?
Yes.
How far are you?
90%.
90%? Cool.
Probably 95%.
Then
I have to kill all
will...
those people I've aggroed though, but after that
I'll
I'm
stay
ready.
in the general area. in preparation. Oh hey! Speaking of... Quick! Okay. Run away!
Run away!
Yeah, it's that one, and then there's one down the... Ah! Is it actually nighttime or something now? Because I feel like it's always daytime here. No, it's still daytime.
They have programmed the sun to always stay up.
This building is cool as hell!
Both gangs fight for dominance of the forest.
Jeez. They have a hologram chick.
Providing protection to civilians in the area.
Okay. Shizu.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my
Aw.
favorite store in the galaxy.
Yeah, that is what this is like.
Very, very Star Trek. There's not a lot of places
Trek. Mass Effect.
Sorry, it's very Star. Isn't it Star? Oh no, it's Star Wars when they do the thing when they're like around the council table. I'm lucky you're saving up for the drawing. How many points are you at, Kindle? Because you're here a lot, but you use points a lot. $21K. Oh wow.
Those are rookie numbers.
Have you thought about what kind of drawing you're gonna ask for?
Ludes.
Ludes. On my my commission Tumblr page, it used to say that I'll draw anything in as long as it's not intense gore or ridiculous proportions. And I think I put the words dicks as long as arms and boobs as bigger than your head. To explain what I meant by ridiculous proportion. Yeah,
I'm
very
finished,
professional
by the way.
page I had going on. You ready, Artie?
I am ready.
Okay. Alright, everybody back to Casimir. Them time gating us over here, making us do work.
Making you participate in the math.
You'll think of something funny. I trust you will. I trust it'll be excellent. And I'll have a fun time. I'm thinking, so I was talking to Kitty about how I have trouble drawing on my tablet because it's slippery. And even though I got these, they're little rubber nibs for the end of the pen, so it doesn't slip as much, but it's still slippery. And there's these coatings that you can get, or screen protectors that give more of a rough paper feel. And the reason I didn't want to buy it originally was because I usually use my tablet to watch movies and stuff, so I didn't want to dim the screen because it makes it less good for watching stuff, but I think it might be worth it. Oh, I sat down instead of talking. Cass!
I'm approved to travel. When's the next transport to New
They
Kind?
made us go all the way there just to tell us to
Booked
use our
months in
boat.
advance, Commander.
The best bet is to sail yourself.
Of course.
Or maybe you could ride your elder dragon.
I'll stick to the boat.
Why does everybody make digs at us about owning an elder dragon? You need a
Right,
rope
doesn't
outfit.
everybody have one?
It's oh, why don't you get on your elder dragon? It's she's not a pet or a mode of transportation.
It's not our mount.
We have other things, first of all, but second of all, that's very rude. Orina's like a very sentient thing. She has her own thoughts and personality, and also she's probably something you couldn't even comprehend, so shut up. Oh, now there's a big Aether Blade attack event going on.
Right.
Wow. Well, we needed to get the boat anyway for this part, so.
I have the Lonely Island song in my head. I'm on a boat.
I do too. Whenever boats come up, it's just that every time.
Oh, I wanted to use a taxi to go there, but I guess I can't. So lame.
Oh, hey Artie. Your boat is
think there's gonna
invisible
be-
for me.
So I'm just like cruising.
You were just cruising on your own.
I looked over at Sarah's Twitch at the stream and this was.
Yeah, you're just.
You looked like Crazy Frog.
MOT wait times are pretty much a crapshoot. Commander, I'll meet you on the
Anybody
docks.
remember that, or am I alone?
Commander, Yvonne would like to hitch a ride with you.
She doesn't have her own transportation.
I guess I'm alone.
I
don't have all the details, but
I wasn't
it'd
paying
be
attention.
a really big help.
I just said that you already was looking like Crazy Frog on his invisible.
Oh, you're right. You're
motorbike.
right. I have to pick up Navon, apparently. Turn around. I stopped, but.
Commander, last minute business in Kainang, and as we said, transports are booked months in advance. Thank you
What?
for being so accommodating.
Happy to help. I don't mind the company.
Didn't you run to my boat?
Is she in my boat? Okay.
Are you comfortable, Navon?
Leave me alone!
Where's your friend, the Elder Dragon? What is she like?
This is amazing!
No!
Maureen. More like us than you might expect. She feels happiness and sadness.
I'm fishing over you
She
now.
feels loneliness and kinship. Though it's true that she's always trying to bear the weight of
Okay.
the whole world.
I'm gonna put it there.
Help! I can't. You're trying to have a conversation with Navon, and she's like going on, and.
The troll potential of this is so
What?
amazing.
Let me out! No!
Feel free to take the scenic route.
It's even better!
You jerk!
Oh. But I can't ram you when I'm on it.
Oh man, they gotta fix that.
No, they don't. It's amazing.
You know how bad people are gonna troll noobs? Like it's funny because we're friends, but imagine people like bullying new players to putting their boats on top of their boats.
That was glorious.
It was pretty beautiful. Yeah, Navon has done her conversation we were supposed to have the whole time we were going. I'm hungry. Put my food to make my stuff. Oh yeah, good night, Paul. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice to have you here. What is this big portal thing?
It's the next map, I think.
Stop the looting.
Oh.
Sarah. What?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I can't join you.
I knew I was in trouble when you come over this way.
No, we don't have to go into the
Oh.
next zone. We have to go into this.
I just have to.
We have to go into the. Minty.
Yes.
No, I'm in your boat.
Yes.
Hang on. I gotta take a picture. We come back up here. Oh no! Oh, you're tipping it.
I think I can't move my boat anymore.
Okay. I gotta enter the instant.
Cantha will treat this as an act of aggression.
Oh, she didn't like that.
Oh no.
If I get off, I want out. I'm not trying to throw you off the boat, girl. Cantha will treat this as an act of aggression. Okay, are you guys ready? You gonna press yes?
Maybe.
Press yes. Didn't you stream this yesterday? Yes, Russell. I did stream this yesterday.
We are yesterday.
We were tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm.
We are the future.
Oh, nice. I just started in...
Yes, this is the new expansion! Oh, hi, guys. You're all here. Okay, let's go.
We joined you for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're going too fast now. I can't do it anymore.
Vroom. Just let us get somewhere, god damn it.
Never. As much as I can stop, I will.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello.
Beautiful, isn't it? In the wake of the Titan disaster.
Shh, we love it.
Kainang blossomed.
Wow, that's a sculpture, bitch. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm innocent. Yeah, you've done nothing. Hey, my turn's here.
Hey, Commander, you can dock over here.
Oh, could you not?
You will never reach it.
Oh, my turn has a hangover.
Breathing.
I have to anchor my boat, please. Please, I have to anchor my boat.
Oh, what's going on there?
Wait, how am I on your boat now?
Let's not worry about it. I have to anchor.
Oh no! You cannot anchor a skiff while moving.
Being on top of someone else's boat.
This is incredible. Well, you'll get plenty of opportunities.
I want to see it at night.
Right now we're on the clock. June has a jade processing.
What
site
is at
nearby.
night?
Go
There's no
upstairs
night
now,
here.
Checking for any
I'll have to
sign
pick
of
up a new
anything.
car. Have
On
fun.
to your business. Good luck with the Sky Pirates.
What's a
Thank you for
car?
the ride, Commander.
I don't know.
Still trying to tune out those voices from the mists?
No.
It's not the voices.
She got a hangover.
It's the grog.
We should probably get you something to eat before we have to put you in front of people.
Really? Should I prepare a filet mignon for the prisoner?
That sounds swell.
I'm sure we can find something.
There's lots of fish.
Well, I saw a noodle stand on the docks.
Noodles! Wait, is Marjorie...
Let's move, Mai. And if you try anything funny, you'll be fiend food.
Marjorie just summoned bone fiends to keep... to escort Mitra to a noodle stand.
He doesn't trust her.
I hadn't noticed. I really cannot go any faster.
Me neither.
New Kainang is really something.
And I'm very back,
I remember when I first saw.
but I can do.
Don't make small talk,
This.
Mai. That demented mass murderer in your head almost killed me once.
Yeah. Fair point. But you survived.
It's gonna be
right?
weird going in the fractals
And
again.
I wasn't even there.
Killing
for that.
her again.
You worked for her. And there's plenty of blood on your hands, too.
Marjorie
Captain
is
Ashford comes to
not
mind.
a great host.
Captain Theo Ashford. He had a husband and a kid. You assassinated him for his seat on the captain's council.
Oh, right. Dragon Bash. Captain's
Why are we so
Council.
slow?
So it's
I don't
coming
know. I
back to you.
can't keep up with the
Look.
conversation.
I'm sorry about Theo Ashland, okay?
Gotta dodge forward.
Ashford. And
She's
I'm
apologizing
sorry
and
about what
stuff.
happened to you.
I'm trying to listen.
And everyone in Lion's Edge.
I'm
I'm not the same person. Scarlet made me feel like a part of something bigger. I was...
Just following orders? Contrition won't bring back the dead, Mai.
What should I do then? Should I self-flagellate until I die? What do you want from me, Delacroix?
Noodles.
Get out of my face.
Oh, Marjorie, you're so cranky. Noodles, please.
Hey, you get your choice. You gotta go spicy.
Attack my target.
Here. Get hangover over with. She just grabs it and just...
That's a hot pirate level spice.
I'm on the boat.
This stuff looks good.
I want noodles too.
I want a noodle stand for the guild hall.
That was exactly what I needed. Thanks.
Well, she is a blind lady eating noodles like crazy in the middle of the street. What?
Okay.
That machine's going haywire.
Oh.
Shut it down before it hurts someone.
Hey, you already need my weapon.
Not a chance.
Is it done?
June sure knows how to make them.
Could have been more useful if I had my gun.
Why didn't you unleash
Newspaper
Miss
here.
Breyer?
I don't want to hurt
Oh,
anyone.
it's an achievement.
I won't call her until I have her under control.
I see.
Excuse me.
Newspaper clippings.
Hi. Excuse me.
It's also we find all the things like that on the docks, and we get another achievement.
Blindfold. Really accentuates your look. Yo, nice to.
There's diary here.
Nice to see you. You get a distress signal from the loader bot?
I heard people yelling. That generally indicates distress. You all took down a Jade mech by yourselves? It's actually pretty impressive.
Hang on, this guy's cute.
June filled me in. I was helping out a friend of yours before. Gorik? Nice guy. Really likes his bug analogies. Jade tech all over the city's going haywire.
We should put him in a K-pop band.
Failure's gone up this past year. Jade spiders will suss out any abnormal energy signatures from that mech. Just give him a second.
What do you guys think? K-pop?
Nah.
BTS?
Is that supposed to happen?
Echo 1,
Was a bad
Vault
sandwich.
1. Fall in line. Deactivation protocol now.
Uh-oh.
They're not deactivating.
Oh, okay.
We smash them to bits.
I'm coming back.
Backup plan is smash them to bits.
For now.
Tell the boy I need my weapon. We have it under control, Mai. It's fine.
Tracking number.
Thanks for the help.
That,
Huh.
what was it called?
Apparently not getting hit.
Yeah.
It was an achievement.
Yeah? Well, here you go.
Why is that
You
thing
can use mine.
scanning me?
There's a
It's a
diary
Jade
with
bot.
both of
Oh,
them.
Jade bot's unlocked.
Trust me.
Yay,
We're having
another
a hard time
mastery.
trusting any of these Jade contraptions right now.
But if they want the full tour, there's. It's
They
not.
help you glide? Oh my god.
They do.
Oh my god. Congratulations on registering your Jade bot. As part of our limited time new user giveaway, please find the enclosed research kit. You may use the research kit to deconstruct old crafted items to acquire valuable research notes. They can then be used to craft power cores and modules spiritual. Okay, yep, thanks. I'll be taking that. Bye.
What's this? Where do we put it? What do we do with it?
Aren't we supposed to poke everything here? For
Yes, and talk
the
to
premium tour?
Marjorie and Mai before you leave.
Okay.
So far, there's a newspaper clipping and a diary.
I was able to equip something, but I don't know
I'm
where
just
it
trying to
equipped
do
it.
some serious investigative work here, Commander. Instead, I've spent the better part of today playing
Oh,
babysitter
there.
to a
Jade bot.
shambolic pirate with a debilitating hangover.
Okay.
You're
I'm
so-
fine. Thanks for asking.
You're so grumpy. Why do you say it's so
Provided
hot, but
copper
it's so
for every
grumpy?
time she's apologized to me today.
You can be both.
I don't care
Hot
if she
and
says she's
grumpy?
turned over a new leaf. or if she's ready to make amends. I need to see it. And so far,
Mount energy boost
I haven't
one. I
seen
don't
much
know
of
how to
anything.
use this.
You really are the necromancer in the necromancer-mesmer relationship, aren't you?
Nothing. I think he's being lax on the comms because he knows Rama can tune in. Or he could just be distracted by a neat bug or something. That's equally plausible.
Neat bug. Look, bugs are cool. It's fine. He's weird. Okay, we get it. How are you doing?
After a bowl of Kaineng noodles and winning a robot punching contest,
Poster over
hard
here.
not to feel good. Also,
Yep.
getting used to this blindfold.
I'm looking over there now.
I guess, thanks for that.
No prob. I
Yeah,
have to do this.
I get it.
There's an archive
Done
log
some things
here.
I'd rather take back, but hey, you can't. Not in the mists anymore. Cause and effect actually mean something. I tried to hide who I was from June, but I think in a lot of ways I was hiding from myself too. I don't know, I'm just saying, I get it. I wouldn't trust me either.
Well, I think you're turning a new leaf, my
Oh,
friend.
this is gonna be fun. She wasn't always like this,
There's
you
a
know.
cargo manifest
We
here.
picked her up after Thalmanova. I saw how smart she was. Would do anything to get the job done. But there were lines she wouldn't cross. By the time we got to the mists, she'd already seen a lot of her friends die. That can change you. But she changed a lot more.
Apparently, if you walk here, you get
Years in there, you know?
one.
When we got back, she was like this.
Sorry, I'm listening to the NPCs talk. What's up?
I'm not at all listening. I'm probably gonna do it again one time. to learn
Well,
how to-
you usually have to end up doing it again because you missed something, you know. But
Yep.
I'm just trying to find things to interact with.
You can just walk at some places. I got one by just walking.
Does
where's
being
my
on
guard?
my mount count? Because
I don't know.
I'm on my mount.
You mostly know as much as me.
Okay.
Did you have to go on the boat to find one of those things?
Maybe.
Oh.
There's a boat on it. There's a diary on a boat.
I like these big
Canoe.
blocks of soap on the dock.
Blah blah
Well, those,
blah.
the big jade
Yeah.
stuff looks
Very
like
big
big.
But they look like soap. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so. That's funny. Yeah, it's because it's not like, not everything's pointy.
I don't see how you get on the boat.
You can use your mount.
Oh, I didn't want to mess up an achievement. I wasn't supposed to use the mount.
Oh, there was one about not using the map.
I don't know. You said you got one from walking.
No, I
Oh,
was just
well,
asking if I had to be, like he said, walking
Oh,
around. And
I
I said I was
passed-
just asking if I had to actually be on my feet to get the achievement, or if it would pop if I was on my...
Okay.
I'm guessing the mount should
So-
work. I don't know why not.
I've definitely
see
seen
another way to get on this
fancy
boat
soap
without
like this at a market. I don't feel like if you have to use your mount to get up there that there's the thing, because not everybody would have mounts, right?
I can't say.
Yes, you can. We're working together. What do you want?
Yeah, trying to not miss out on something because I don't want to.
We're trying
do the
to
story again.
do. You're trying to do an achievement.
I
You
mean-
can help us.
What I mean by I can't say is I don't know. I think it won't affect
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It didn't. I got one when I was on my.
Well,
I don't
find
see
anything
any
on this
reason
boat.
why it would not, but I was walking, so I can't say I tested it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can confirm that a conversation popped while I was on my sand thingy, so
Easily return such consumables the way we
So
can.
it's working.
it's working.
Good.
Why has your face turned that shade?
I'm trying to do this like methodically, and I've already lost
I wonder
it.
if this one is labeled somewhere.
There's a pamphlet over here.
Yeah.
The premium tour. Oh wow. So there's
There's a
16
lot of
things.
stuff.
Yep.
Cargo manifest.
I'm missing a bunch of them then, because I haven't found anything to interact with on either of these boats.
Have you gone to the other dock yet? There's a bunch of stuff over here.
Did you renew the fishing permits like I asked you to?
Like 3 different interactable pieces of paper for sure, and a conversation.
Well, let's hope that doesn't come up at my dinner with the Minister of Trade tomorrow.
Maybe there's something in the water. Did someone went in the water?
Yeah, there might be. I mean, I'm just one thing at a timing. There's even a 3rd dock over at the edge over there that I'm gonna look at. Yep, there's stuff. There's lots of conversations if you're walking around. Just be careful not to leave the area. And then we can do a skimmer dive and see if there's stuff.
Oh, there's a soil pamphlet here.
Yeah, I got that. Oh,
So I'm at 7 out of 16.
The mission area. Sorry.
Wait, I can actually for these? I didn't realize that. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting because usually I cannot touch them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you have to interact with them.
Post-story. Or outside
Nonsense,
of the story.
yeah. Do you want extra stuff?
Going here apparently does something.
Oh, that's not too far.
These guys talking, what?
Yeah, there's lots of like conversations that start up. Can I have noodles? No?
You are not allowed to have noodles.
Here, I'm missing a bunch of stuff from Act 1, 2. But the premium tour, 9 out of 16. What in the world? Does it have to be in the story?
Seems so.
Cause like, there's a lot of places in here, and can I talk to anyone? Hello, will any of you speak with me? I'd like to have a conversation. Maybe. Oh, yep. You have to talk to people, guys.
Okay, you have to interact with people too.
Yeah, anyone who you can talk to, talk to them.
I want noodles.
I could not get noodles out of anyone. Yeah, there's someone out here that was really surprised to see a Sylvari.
That would be good if
nice
it's
to see a Nazareth.
Yeah, if they've customized it, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I noticed there were people that said talk, but I didn't click on them earlier, so
Some of them just turn around and look at
Yeah, some of them just start conversations, but there are people that you need to poke. Let's continue.
With borders opening, have you thought about heading north? See where the other Tengu settled?
Oh, I don't know. That was never an option before. Do you think we'd have anything in common?
They killed the shrimp.
All these guys out here. And then I guess afterwards we check underwater. We climb. Yep, stand still. Let me get a look at you. Where is my assistant? She simply must get a look at you and this ensemble you're wearing. This is a fashion. Where did you buy it? I must know. There's a fashion designer out here.
The gem store?
Right here. This is funny. Tell me who your designer is. I cobbled these pants together myself, frankly.
Oh, there's 2 persons here.
Yeah, and then at the end there's a chick who likes your outfit.
There's a pipe down there. Maybe. Oh, I'm leaving the mission area. Why?
Careful.
You can't go deep.
Yeah, be careful. Game doesn't like it when you try to leave the story areas. Oh, commenter back here. Have I read Histories of the Ministries?
11 of 16.
She thinks that I should read a book.
She thinks you're illiterate.
It's aristocrats. Pretty
No,
cool.
she thinks that new people to the city should read a specific book because it will help me understand their history better.
I refuse to read.
Oh my, are you a Sylvari? My husband was hoping to meet one of the delegation members, and yet here I am speaking with you. So I just want to say, the person I'm talking to and the picture that showed up is not the same at all.
Oops.
Like, this guy has like a headband and face like paint or tattoos, and the guy on the ground that doesn't. But also like get 10 points for the random gay guy on the docks, I guess. This guy has face paint. Nobody looks like the guy who showed up in the picture. That's okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This would have been faster if I'd known I'd have to talk to people and initiate the interactions. Since I wasn't trying to do that before. And now it's like... Come on.
You're never trying new things.
There's another one.
Everyone's like, Sylvari? Plant person? Yep, just, you know... Don't worry about it.
I'm at 14.
Oh.
I didn't
can't
pin
see
it or
find new
anything,
ones.
so... I'd have to go look for it again. That's forgive me, it'll take a second. Greetings, but nothing to say. What about this thing? Looks like a hologram. Oh. Hello! Oh my gosh, a human!
There's one way back in the corner.
I'm at 14. Yeah.
I don't know how much I am. I should go check.
It's under Chapter 2? Act 2.
What's the name of it? It's Tourist something.
Premium
The premium
tour.
tour.
Yeah, I'm at 11. I'm bad.
Go talk to people.
I don't like talking to people.
Well, me neither, but achievements are on the line, okay?
It's probably an achievement point.
One achievement point.
You can never get it any other time. Well,
I
then
could
now I'm
always
gonna
do it again.
Now I'm crazy because I'm 15 out of 16, so I have to find the last thing.
15 out of 16, yeah. It's like, where's the last one? Where is it?
I'm not even sure which one I missed.
Yeah, it would help if they gave us a checklist.
15 out of 16.
Just running.
Oh my
into
god, these men uses mystic clovers to fish as bait.
What?
He puts the mystic clovers in the water and lets the fishies eat them.
I hope those are legit.
I am distraught.
There's one
do you know?
almost hidden over there.
Do you know how much it works?
They were way in the back.
Do you know how much it worked? Mystic clover.
Well, you are aware that now.
He
that
says
now you
his
can
grandfather
hunt them.
once caught a leviathan.
Some of them you have to wait.
The mystic clover.
I talked to him and it took a while before he...
Grandfather caught a mystic clover.
Was there anything to interact with on any of the boats?
I didn't see any.
Just that diary on the canoe thing.
Little canoe thing, but not the actual.
So I might be at 15 out of 16. Where is the
14.
last one?
It's under.
There he is. Or well, I found the last one I needed. So I got it. It's 3 achievement points.
Oh.
That's the Mystic Clover guy was the last one I talked to.
Oh, found mine. Oh, hey Draco. You're gonna go pick some stuff up from the store if you're not back. Alright. Bonk for luck. Thank you. Good luck at the store. And if I'm not here, then yeah, good night to you too. But if I am...
I'm at 11 out of 16, and I am frankly not sure I care.
I finish.
I did not.
There's an achievement called My Goodness.
I'm getting angry. Give them to me.
Okay, there's one from Act 1 when Marjorie finds the tag for the Aether Blades that I couldn't see. There's one for finding it ahead of her. There's one for doing the proper court decorum the whole time. I think you guys screwed that one up for me.
No, it was individual. You screwed it up.
Well, I followed her the whole time.
Maybe there was more to it. Maybe you had to bow or something and you didn't listen.
I bowed every time she bowed.
Maybe you had to bow one more time because you're not an ambassador.
Well, wait till someone has a guide then. Think before you leap. Clear the Armada using the leap skill less than 10 times. Oh, okay, so when we were doing that one where we were killing all the Aether Blades, that one would be the one where you would have to like do it again because we needed to use the leap skill a lot to get to all the...
I'm betting you don't have to do it again. It's either really because I did the lower jump one, but probably if you have other people in your instance, it's easier.
Oh yeah, but we did the get all of the Aether Blades, and then there's the Great Escape. If we had broke out of our cell ourselves, we would have gotten one.
Yeah, I figured that one was possible. That one must have been an achievement when I saw there was a lot of stuff, and then if you take too much time. The thing is, I didn't start to try to break out because I was just listening to Garrick ramble.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was throwing rocks at things. So are you gonna still try to get them, Setsuna? Are you still trying?
Yes, I'm still trying.
Okay, let us know. I think Minty's given up because he's just staring at a tent.
A wall?
Yeah.
So you let us know when you're ready and then we'll head out. I don't mind waiting.
I didn't find the... I think I didn't find the... Oh, there I got one. I'm on the last one.
Did you find the Mystic Coin guy?
Yeah. Mystic... the Clover guy? Or...
I'll just clean out my inventory.
Yeah, Mystic
Clover, yeah.
The Clover, yeah.
He's a madman. Okay, research log. I found that earlier. Oh.
Please go to a
And
jade
to walk to them. I just did it.
An entire...
I'm done.
Yay! You done it! You did the thing.
I did the thing for the thing that gives things. Why is this part of the thing in Jade and not the rest?
I
need explanations.
We're the wrong people to ask, I think. Okay.
You should know.
Why should I know?
Because you said you were the commander.
I'm the commander, not the all-seeing. Maybe ask Loreen?
Oh.
It's nighttime!
History with that
Is it?
Yao? No clue what their problem is. Must be your agreeable personality.
Is it? Oh,
When
it's
we
not.
worked together, they always came across as a bit...
You lied.
possessive of June's attention.
Possessive? Well, excuse me if we didn't all get to be June's protege with 0 qualifications.
Why is everybody on this
Sorry,
call?
I didn't know you could. I didn't
Because it's an
mean,
unsecure
If you're looking to talk behind
frequency, he
someone's
said.
back, try using a secure frequency.
Working on it.
Whatever. I've got more important things to deal with right now.
This is the boy band guy.
Literally.
Engineer Yao, we're pursuing the ones responsible for that.
Yeah, we have like, there's one frequency in all of camp, and we just keep using it.
You mentioned that. Well, if Mai's with you, I guess June trusts you.
In theory, we're the only ones with that technology, so I guess here
Everyone has it.
we don't need to use different frequencies, but they have multiple frequencies.
Probably get you a passcode. I think he's on a repair.
Basically, nobody from where we do has had comms.
Get yourself certified.
Cause didn't Timmy invent the comms for us?
Yep.
So, but around here, people just have comms. So we're just on like a radio. It's like they pulled up the radio, a police radio, and they just are in. Find engineer Hugh.
Who are you?
Can I poke the battery? Oh, no. I need to install stuff on my J-bot. We'll do that later. Engineer Hugh. Okay, we gotta go into the city. Into the city time.
Mastery point.
Mastery point?
Right by the fountain or monument thing, right? Where we launched in.
Oh, okay. Coming back. Retreat. Retreat. Retreat.
Got the water.
Oh, there's a cloth synthesizer here.
There's green.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen them outside of guild halls before, so. Commune with this place of power. Oh, I was right. It would be pretty at night. I was right. It would be pretty at night.
It's not even night. What are you
It doesn't
talking
look
about?
that different to me.
Oh, the jade glows, dude. It's cool. What do you mean it's not night? It's night.
I refuse.
Oh, okay. You don't have to. I'm apparently like.
I'm a non-night believer.
It's like a flat earther, but
Yes.
you just don't believe in nighttime.
Yeah, it's a construct.
When
The
my brother
government
always just
did it.
goes, time is a construct. Whoa, the water's purple. Hey guys, it's cool in here.
They invented night so we go sleep and just stop doing our stuff, and they can do stuff at night behind our back.
And there's a Jadebot workshop.
There's a tropical bird. There was a tropical bird. I killed it.
Nope. Ooh, okay.
I am not sorry about it.
Why would you be? Oh, the doors, the shiny, everything's so shiny. Well, I've made it into like the technician's room. I don't think that's gonna be super helpful.
What does the jade battery do?
We have to upgrade our bot before we can use it.
No, I can use it. I'm using the batteries.
Oh, well, I haven't got that far, apparently. It said I needed to put something in my jade bot first. Oh, there's stuff
Where is
attacking.
your jade bot?
There is something in your... Okay, Jadebot, is it the same menu that...
It's all in the same menu. You just
Skiff
swap.
was in.
Yeah, equipment, wardrobe, outfit, etc. Jadebot is near the bottom,
right
above monitors.
Okay. Right.
And then you can add something you got in your inventory.
Jadebot Core Tier 1. But
Yes,
I
then
need
you
to
got
be
this.
at a Jade Workshop to add Mount Energy Booster 1.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure. Jadebot Power Core. Power Core. Okay, apparently you can collect the batteries.
How do you get battery? How do you get the Jadebot out?
I don't know.
Oh, it collected the battery and then just vanished. Bye bye.
I see.
Right, I'm outside again, somehow. This isn't where I was trying to go.
I was never inside. Look on the outside.
Battery. What did we steal the batteries for?
There's a regular door.
Oh, it may require things to use. Okay, there's a thing over here. Person over here by the... Oh, but they're upstairs. Great. Okay.
Okay, so this gives me J-Tech offensive power
I
charge.
don't
It's
know
10 minutes
where
buff.
I am, and
Wow.
I don't know where going.
Nowhere.
But I do know that this
Take
power
defensive
plant
protocol?
is fancy looking.
Wow.
The Ministry
use
Ward
twice?
is huge.
Oh, you can stack it. Wow.
Yeah,
okay,
so
that's
apparently you use, I don't know, you need to do stuff. Bot, defensive,
Oh yeah, I get it. Wait, yeah, thank you.
activate the console costs a charge. And some things require more charges than others, I guess, from what I'm
You
reading.
can stack them. If you use it twice, it's gonna use 2 charges, but it's gonna last 20 minutes instead of 10.
Oh, I almost fell off a roof. Okay, you know what? We're going mad. We're going dragon. I can't figure out where I'm going, so dragon it is. The best way to get places, dragon. Okay, I wanted the offensive protocol. And then I found another battery. These are cool anyway. And it lasts longer.
Oh, yep.
I like it.
30 minutes of offensive overcharge.
You basically just run around, smack those, and then as you're going around, you get buffs. Well, I found a jade statuette. Point of interest. It's not very helpful.
I'm under something.
Okay, I see where I need to go.
Do you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Oh, apparently I can only hold 2, so we need to like upgrade. I have to upgrade the amount of battery you can hold. Interesting. I like it.
There's people fighting over there. I want to join.
Interested in trying traditional dishes from Bengal?
There's people fighting. I want to play too.
I
The
will.
Brotherhood. Engineer Hugh.
Where are you?
Need root access for the terminal. When I put in diagnosis node, it shorts out. This is unstable. A parasitic thing appears. Sure. Okay.
Get ready for a fight.
Oh. Hello.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, it's just the
It's the hero point.
It's just a hero point. Yeah. Like you'll be fine.
I'm somewhere in some kind of sewer.
Yeah, you have to go get like into the city.
I'm under the city. Cooler than y'all.
Passcode? Check. Now you just need to head to the Jadebot service station. Get yourself up to industry standards. I'll explain when you get there.
Don't know what that means, but whatever you say, K-pop child.
K-pop child of the night.
K-pop child of the night.
I'm winning.
It really sucks to have to stop and wait. Does it still do it? Hang on. Yep, to have to stop and manually salvage stuff.
Yep, they didn't fix that.
Because I'm so used to doing it, and it's like, nope, it will salvage your food and all of your 102 celebration bonuses, and I doubt it'll give you anything for them, so don't do that.
Yeah, you can only cry because then you'd have to claim it at ANET, and they'd be like, no, why'd you do that?
Your game's broken.
No, it's not.
It's a feature.
It's a new feature, just doesn't work yet.
It's a new feature, you just need an invisible bag. Ah, shit.
The invisible bag doesn't work, it ignores the invisible bag.
Oh my god. This is so dumb. Okay, I'm at the very least up very high, so getting places should be easier as I will simply go down to the necessary level.
I think this event is bugged.
They had a massive bug patch today and things are still bugged.
Huh. Yeah.
Like that thing that Paul said was bugged since the beginning. That's annoying.
Oh, a sliding kappa.
I like the new enemies and funny. Okay, I'm just going to fly over to where I'm apparently supposed to be and see if it's up or down. Jade Tech Lantern. Poke? Nope. Can't poke the Jade Tech Lantern from up here. Ah, found Yao. Hello.
Oh, battery holder. Finally.
My Jade-Bot terminal.
You're a terminal.
Oh, I am the bot.
You're the terminal.
My bot, it's a...
Well, that's...
Oh!
Not...
I'm lighting up the lanterns.
You're a lighter.
I'm a fucking firefly, bitch. Well, I was hoping for a workshop, but this is also cool. And not at all related to what we are supposed to be doing right now. Okay.
Is any of us doing what we're supposed to do, or?
I ran into the engineer and I have made it to the next guy, Yao.
Oh, that guy opened the door.
I'm just
Supervisor, you.
I was just collecting a defensive buff while I was over here.
Oh, I found a cat to pet.
Oh, Yao is a hologram.
Hey, hello? This thing on?
Yep.
Oh, good. Sorry I can't be there in person. It's been one of those days. Vital asset, after all. If you're gonna be poking around the power stations, you need to know how to operate a Jade-Bot.
I'm stuck on the outside of this damn city.
I don't make the rules.
How did you do that?
Crucial for maintenance work.
So I went the wrong way.
Things are getting pretty out of control over here. I leave you in Alora's capable
Fun
hands.
thing is, it looks like a
Alora
damn
Jin
city.
by Alora, Jade-Bot technician.
Yeah, actually,
She's
it
another
does look like a
engineer.
damn city.
She's... you'll figure it out.
I got that.
You
I'm
good?
thinking the sewers,
How are you stuck? What's going on?
I can't get over this wall and I don't want to double back.
Teleport to friend?
No.
Okay.
I'm in the sewers.
You can be very, very stubborn if you would like that you continue, I suppose. Okay, and now I need to find Alora. Yeah, so the training mech consoles are like, they have like combat scenario consoles.
The fact that there are elevators that I can't use because of the goddamn street boy.
Well, I mean,
Citizens of Ephevold seek
I'm sure
can
there
use
are
them.
things that you could do, but you're probably being stubborn.
I can use the elevators. Why can't you? It just takes a charge.
Have you put
I don't
the
have any
battery
chargers.
holder into your mech yet, babe?
What? I have a mech?
Or sorry, your Jade bot. We all got one.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You get it for doing the story. So
No, I mean he says it didn't put it in.
okay, so you hero equipment tab. Yeah, and then you go to JBot, and then you should see this little circle called JBot Core Tier 1, and you just drag it into the top slot. And then your Jade bot will now be able to pick up Jade batteries around the town, and then you can use them to interact with things. Like zip lines, or gaining buffs, or whatnot. Which honestly is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go. There's a workbench over there and Alora's over there, so I'm gonna go over there. And you can stick your J-Bot into this little drone station, and then you can fly the J-Bot around like you're the J-Bot, and it can do fun stuff. And hey, honey.
But I don't want to do any of those things.
Aw, this has been my favorite thing so far. You should try out the zip line with me.
Why is there a big
Have you put your
bit
J-Bot
red
together?
I think so.
Yeah!
Oh, you can use the charging station. Interesting.
Come in, there's more.
So,
We're up so
where am I
high.
supposed to go?
Offensive protocol, please. It depends. Who are you looking for?
Mr. Yu.
Hugh is,
He's the hero point.
he's
In
at,
this area.
he's at Garda Heights, but,
The other side, right? And the big.
Apparently, you don't need a charge to use
he
a
was
zip
right here, like, as a hologram for me. And Alora is or yeah,
No,
no,
he's
you're
not
right.
Mr. Who, not. That's Yao.
Mr.
That's...
He.
Oh, it's Yao. Hugh is, yeah, he's down there where you are.
Who is you?
I believe in your abilities. You can use the zip lines and stuff to get around.
Thought. Blah, blah, blah. This place is a little bougie, eh? You a friend of Yao's?
I don't have any abilities.
Give me a rundown on J-Bots.
Pretty neat, huh? Helped design them myself. Not that I'm getting any credit.
She's got a weird voice. And a crazy ponytail.
That's right. Yao's a good friend. You could say we understand each other. Yao took me under their wing.
What am I supposed to do? Punch people?
For Hugh,
Probably.
yeah.
But I don't see people to punch.
No, it should spawn the like
Easy there, pal.
a mech or something that you have to fight.
So once you get to the point where you have to talk to Alora, you have to do this heart. So I would just wait until.
Likely to explode if not handled with care.
Just want to punch stuff and there's nothing to punch.
I'm sorry for your laugh.
Unfortunately, I am not programmed.
Says there a time limit and there's nothing.
Would require a thorough refactoring of my
Give them to me.
modules.
Forget it.
I'm
Just
talking
get out
to
of
Yao.
here. What's the point of paying dues?
Playing Simon Says. And that didn't help me at all, but I just thought it was interesting. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Jade bot training. Yes, but it won't let me fight with them.
Yeah, I think that's
fight with them. It says something else is underway.
Yeah, I think the actual...
Oh, they are working over here. Minty's got it going.
My max pack of life.
Yay!
Why don't you grab a battery charger?
But apparently we're just fighting it with our faces, so that's there's that.
With face? Face fighting?
Another.
You finished it.
Start it again.
Safety protocols have been temporarily suspended. Fury rising. Hurts, doesn't it? Glorious combination of skill. Breathe deeply.
Well, this isn't helping. I think I should just fly my Jade bot around, probably.
Oh, there are people here.
You two disappeared.
Yeah.
How come you two aren't on my thing?
I don't know. I see you still in my thing.
The little empty boxes on my party, like you've gone to a different location, but I can still see your hearts. It's weird. Weird.
Interesting.
Right, I'm gonna go light stuff up.
That's what I've been doing when I can't punch stuff.
Jade-bot training. So I have like part Jade-bot training done, but the only thing I did was fly around and turn on lanterns, but it doesn't help. Oh, hey, Artie.
Doesn't help what?
Maybe it's the zipline? It doesn't help Alora, who
Yeah,
is...
it does. It's not. That's all I've been doing. It's filling up my bar.
Is it filling up your heart bar or your story bar? Who you have
I don't
to do
have a story bar.
You guys should, as I said before, you guys should really do the story first because it will lead you to Alora, who then you have to do stuff for in this area.
What story? Have you been doing story all this time?
Yes!
Oh.
You find Hugh, and then you find Yao, and then he sends you to Alora, who is also a heart person.
Why you?
Okay.
What's a research kit?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
The Jade bot training is the part I'm stuck on.
Yeah, like I don't know what exactly it wants us to do. To train, like what? Maybe I should try talking to her.
School the competition in the Echo Vault and Shing Jea fishing contest, sponsored by the Ministry of Interior. Sign up now.
Right, I'm gonna interface with the workshop first, though. Boost mount energy regeneration by 10%. Thank you. Oh, and she has research kits, which I can't figure out what you're supposed to, like, do with. She also sells things. Treasure hunter, supercharging your skiff. Turtle siege enhancer. Oh, she still has one of the recipes I want. I need research notes. Salvage a crafted item for research notes. What do I craft? Sarah doesn't know. Sarah doesn't understand.
How's that bot treating you?
Laura.
That's 'cause I'm not Canthan. Well, I mean, I'm Canthan, but my family background is Luxon. There's a lot of complicated history, but long story short, the Luxons and Kurziks used to be at war. Then, Shiro Tagashi returned. And then the Ministry of Purity happened.
Okay.
Hey, Cantha's a big place with many cultures and peoples. In school, I hated how my name was different from the other kids. That was silly of me. Alora's my
They're
Nana's
pretty
name, and she's the best.
My curiosity
It's also
is
the name of a god or
sparked.
something.
Grab power from a nearby tower station and use it to power up the floating lanterns, spar with trained mechs, or repair fountains. Got that. This is the Nigeria charging station over there. What to do with that? If you need a charge, just grab one from the nearest battery. It will hold the charge. You can transfer it to a number of Jade Tech devices.
I'm reading somewhere that some legendary stuff can be sold accidentally to merchants like it's bugs, so if you started the return legendary track, I forgot the name of it, return to Ends of Dragon or something like that, the thing we were able to do like every once or twice 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you started that and there's a legendary at the end of it, apparently I'm reading somewhere that there's some bugs where you could sell one of the legendary components by accident to the merchant. It's kind of like salvaging your food, but
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Like right now, nothing, but I'm just reading that somewhere else. Someone has.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm confused.
To do it again or something. It's just been happening at the same time.
Okay, people are fighting stuff. I mean, I don't know how this. I guess I don't know. I'll do the heart. We'll see how it goes.
I've been doing mostly everything I can click on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like poke, 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 poke. I guess I'll become a J-bot and go turn on lanterns and fix fountains until I figure out what the heck is going on. Why is this button? Can I not fix the fountain?
What I'm not doing is testing the Jade Tech teleporters. Teleport, teleport.
But I don't know where the teleporters are.
There's one over there.
Where's over there?
Unity's on one.
Ah.
Big green stars on the map.
They look kind of like broken waypoints.
Charge one with the batteries nearby, then use the charge bot on any device.
And I just took it back.
And I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do with these fountains because nothing happens when I click on them as a little Jade bot. Fountain junction box.
The fountain, you have to fix it while in the human form.
Oh.
It's Simon Says.
Boring.
You're boring.
Sorry. I'm just gonna be a J-bot. J-bot time.
I win. You lose.
Yeah. I guess I'm mostly confused because you're apparently supposed to do Jadebot training. I've apparently done some Jadebot training, but I have no idea what I did.
Probably flying your bot.
But I'm flying my bot, and I've been doing it for a while, and it's not helping. Like, it's not
Oh,
going
You
up.
have you have to do the thing it says under it. Like
once.
0 of 2, test out the JTech
Test the
teleporters.
teleporter.
Yeah, so you
is
have
what
to
you
go
need to
test
do
the
next.
teleporters. It won't
So they're
advance if you don't
connected?
test
They're
it.
not separate?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't say that. Okay, that's misleading, because normally when we do this stuff,
You have to just
they're two separate
read
objectives,
between
right?
the lines. No, you have to read between the lines.
I should not have to read between the lines. It should say...
Explicit stuff.
It should say, advance your Jadebot training by doing the following things, and there should be like a list, right?
Well,
because that's usually how they do it.
Sub-objective.
It worked. It deconstructs me.
Our teleportation technology has earned the Ministry of Safety.
It deconstructs me. It's not weird at all. More Shibas! Thanks. I did it! Okay, and now it's like use the zip lines. Oh my god. Okay.
So I was right, the zipline did come into play at some point.
Yeah. But we have to do them in a specific order, and the bar that fills up is not its own thing. It's just the things we're doing below, which frankly, you could just take the bar out altogether and then just have this happen instead. Like, it's just confusing. I don't like it. Unnecessary.
It's okay. I still respect you. You're just confused.
Well, it's not well laid out, and that was frustrating. I don't like it when instructions are not done well.
So you like babysitting?
So I like babysitting?
Being babysitting.
No, well, I'd prefer no one tell me what to do ever, but you know. Just use the zipline and then, like,
I just found
use
an
the
agitator.
zipline again. Just flew back down.
Yes. That's how it works.
Woo! And now we like the floating lantern. So I was doing stuff that I had to do, but just not at the time I had to do. Like, yeah, okay. I'm not
Found
okay.
that.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm upset.
Unlucky.
Unlucky indeed.
Whoa. Okay, apparently I went out of range with my bot.
Oh, I haven't managed to go out of range yet. And I went to like the other sides of the walls and stuff because I was like, I need another battery. Where is the battery? So
Okay, this one is bugged. Going away.
It says that it's so new because I want to be able to like Google, because I see like a pair of pants that I want that's at the merchant down there, right? And it needs things that you deconstruct using the the deconstruction like research kit that we were given, right? But the only thing that the research kit will deconstruct is it says crafted things. It'll deconstruct my bowls of sweet and spicy butternut squash soup.
I win.
But it won't deconstruct like items it drops. It'll deconstruct a chocolate chip cookie. Okay.
I need to find Engineer Who.
I ate chocolate chip cookies with a research kit. But I'm not going to deconstruct my sigil of force, let me tell you. I lost
According
Stardeep.
to my quest, Engineer Who is a lantern.
Experience the might of
Which I doubt. I think it bugged.
Yeah, no, Engineer Who is in the he's next to this like broken thing. And you ask him for a thing, and he says you have to. He's next to the
hero point.
Hero point, yeah. He should be right next to the hero
You get
point.
the hero point when you meet him, because that's what he's asking you to do.
That's what he wants.
I'm just gonna ride Raptor taxis in the meantime.
Okay.
Junlai Jade, bringing you back to the true meaning of nature. Innovation.
I don't need to make this difficult. I can just do it.
Combat training is
Fast as the wind. Take him down, buddy.
Target analysis. Lifeless.
You're gonna head out. All right, night, Kendall. Thanks for hanging out.
Done and done. Anything else?
Should be able to walk right on in. If anyone gives you trouble, just tell them who gave you the go-ahead. The main entrance is across the canal from Ministry headquarters. Hard to miss. You'll be free to talk shit about anyone you'd like in no time.
Oh.
Oh man, the Raptor taxi service is shut down because there's some event going on.
Because of the power plant?
Nah, we'll have to kill these elite
You're an amazing engineer.
Brotherhood.
Self-taught, right? I can't even comprehend how you could pull that off.
I am, yes.
If June saw anything in me,
I think they are annoying and bit me about the fact that it's an open frequency.
Apology acknowledged.
Maybe we should stop using it.
This is still an open frequency.
Yeah.
This is. Hello, this is Tyria Radio. Tyria Radio.
This is Dragon Watch Radio.
Yeah, it's better.
You get to
I'm
hear
check.
everything that's going on. All of it.
Yeah.
Okay. We are supposed to go inside the power plant now, apparently.
Wow, that's the thing I was lost in.
Me too.
I'm with the Minty.
I'm coming back that way.
I am on my way as well.
I'm going to have to go pretty soon here.
Yeah, let's do this one. Kit! Hey! Oh my gosh, we're in the map and you won the fishing contest and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Kit! I got excited. Do you guys go through upstairs or downstairs?
I'm downstairs. I'm killing Kappa.
Okay. I'm gonna try this door. Nope, not an open door. It was pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll keep this in this way. Maybe? No? I was fighting Doomy for it the whole way. Yeah, take that, Doomy. Kit superior for sure. Okay, get in here. God, this whole place, this whole city is so confusing.
You're just confused.
You know what?
I can start it if you want.
You know what? Come here, let
I'm
me
almost
hit you.
there. Just found the power plant. You go to the bottom. Yeah, I see you all.
Fight me.
Hello, I'm here.
Fight me.
Okay.
Wait, that's Setsuno's. Okay.
We can go into Setsuno's instance.
We're all in the same progress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
This facility's under lockdown. I'll have to ask you to... What's she doing here?
Why wouldn't I be?
I just assumed you'd be busy cavorting with your gang of vicious sky pirates.
Wow, that got around fast.
It's called Hollow News. Travels at the speed of light.
Okay, look. We actually have permission to be here. Engineer Hu should have already sent word.
Is that so?
So they have different
Huh.
voice
So it
actors for
is.
the
We'll be keeping an eye
player
on you.
character,
Rest
right?
assured.
That
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
sound-
I'm
Welcome to the
British.
Jinlai power plant.
Yeah, yours doesn't sound.
Okay,
Remember,
yeah, no
it's not
spoilers.
just sabotage we're looking for.
I thought that's exactly.
But the
what
Norn
we were
has been
looking
the
for.
same guy the whole
Commander's
time.
right. Whatever happened to Yao's bots by
Well,
the
yeah.
docks,
So, like,
it
your
wasn't sabotage.
every player character type has a different voice. Like male
Yeah,
is
but
Seraph.
But I mean, I think they have a different actor is doing the male Asura now than in the beginning. But it's the same guy doing the male Norn from day one to now.
You think so?
I think so. And their female Sylvari, they both
Glad
sound
to hear it.
different to
Do you
me.
know why Jade
They
Tech is
sound the
turning
same to me.
Or were you just testing the comms?
Only theories, but there's one thing they all have in common. Their power source.
We'll head up to the control room. See what we can dig up.
I just accused your hat of high treason. Yeah, she encrypted our comm network. That's nice.
That was coming. Oh! We can interact with stuff here for another
The
one of
Jinlai
4.
distribution network. Jade comes in from the east,
Okay.
gets charged up, then ends up here.
Industrial espionage. Find all the subversive
That's
memos.
where we should start.
June is awfully cagey about that step. Keeps bringing up proprietary Junlai technology. Ugh, very dissatisfying.
Still, if this is the next step in the chain, there might be something useful here.
I think it's.
Look
Did you
around.
poke
There
it?
must be some sort of scanning device the staff use to get energy readings.
Pick up an energy scanner.
Found one. Looks like it's tuned to the Jade batteries.
We use those for quality control, yeah. Should get us all the readings we'll need.
Yay.
You are the sole owner of it, apparently. Find all the subversive memos. Find all the subversive memos.
There's a book here.
Book. Subversive memo.
Oh, there's another scanner here. Maybe you can pick it up.
I'm not allowed. They're not interactable for me.
Ha 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 ha.
You are the only one. You are the only one. You are the chosen one.
I am the one. Open sesame.
Just checking over here for
Right,
sneaky
hidden journal.
spy notes.
There is some on this table here.
Oh, guys, sneaky spy note back here. We're doing industrial espionage. Come back.
Yeah, she is.
I'm coming back if I want to.
Okay, but we won't be able to show you where the presentation is. It's over here.
You're not technology.
I'm not.
You're not.
That's good. It's good to hear. Good to know. Did you get it? We're good.
Yes, I'm dead. 3 at 4.
Good. Gone.
That's going back up.
Oh, we have to go down?
Yes.
Oh, God, the gliders work.
Only mine.
That would be bad.
Seeing as we followed you, We gotta look for more industrial espionage note.
No, we don't.
Have you found the last one?
No,
In which case, yes I do.
He just wants to be opposing.
He is very much like that, yes. You say, people being happy is a good thing, and he says, all people should be sad and miserable all the time.
I agree.
This is cringe.
Happiness is cringe. Fun is cringe.
Cringe is cringe.
Your inability to recognize basic positive human emotions as also positive things is cringe.
Maybe
oh, there's the presentation if you want it. Go get it! There's only 4 of them, and you already have 2.
No, I don't. I only have 1.
Really? You didn't pick up any of the notes we just literally walked by?
I didn't walk by them.
No, it must not be here then.
Yeah, maybe
there's a
another
note
section.
here.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Are we taking a chance?
Well, it should give us. It should let us keep looking after we finish. Hopefully.
Oh, I can't glide here. What?
Oh no.
There's a certain spot here that it says no gliding. These things look
It's
like
for the achievement. Getting wet ruins the achievement.
Yeah, achievement gone. You got wet. Our achievement has been ruined. See, you can ruin it for other people.
No, you can't. I jumped in the water.
I haven't touched the water.
I haven't touched the water and mine disappeared.
Yeah, it only matters.
Really?
Setsuna is the only one that matters.
Huh.
Huh? I'm okay. I'm the owner.
For the water achievement, it's only Setsuna that matters.
So he got wet, so now
Yeah,
apparently
no
we've
one
all
told
been
me.
wet.
Yes.
The thing is, I was here and there was no
Oh, you gotta run on the across
wasn't
the
appearing.
sleds. You gotta run across the different.
But I saw a sled that I
Oh,
could reach
but
with
it's-
the glider, but the thing
It
was not
bonked.
apparent.
I bonked. Well, we can't
Oh, I
help
see.
because we can't hold the energy scanners. We're just like
Yeah.
here. It's Frogger!
Yeah, pretty much. I saw that being close.
Okay, scanny scan.
Okay. Everything's
Now we
coming
have to
loud
leave.
and, well, not loud, but definitely clear. Wait, what? What is?
Nope, that's gonna get wet.
I don't-
But I don't care.
Hang
I'm
on.
just
I
gonna
need
be
to
in.
check. I need it. Hang on.
Timey, we're all standing here.
Oh, they're all
Sorry,
coming
I
back.
need you to get one more scan for me, just to make sure.
Make sure of what?
One more
I
scan.
can't tell you until I know for certain because my hypothesis is frankly outrageous. It's entirely possible I'm wrong.
Are you?
No, not a chance.
We'll get you that scan as soon as possible.
Scan more batteries.
Timey, right?
Yeah?
Is June around? There's something I need to say to her.
Oh, well, she's actually pretty busy right now. I could pass along a message.
No, that's okay. Thanks.
It's weird seeing Metron interact so kindly with other people.
Yeah. Well, the theory that she had someone stuck in her head and messing with it would explain a lot of it.
Well,
But
the first time we met her, she didn't like physically have them stuck in her head. She had them like Scarlet. I want to use the word like brainwashing, you know, like
That seems generous.
well, like cult leaderishness, you know, like she told her she was going to be part of a greater purpose, because Scarlet believed that she was part of some greater purpose after what she saw in the machine, right?
Maybe. I don't remember if I was there.
This will probably take a little longer now.
Timey, power just went out.
Now, where is the last one?
Until we can get it back up.
Yeah.
Power spike.
No.
A lot of these lately. You'll need to find the junction boxes and reset them manually.
I've been made to pick up 3 of the 4.
Oh, I think I have
This
found
time
it.
there aren't any mechs nearby for them to possess.
Oh, things to murder.
Stuff for us to
Sorry,
find.
we're out here like trying to get us some random achievement, and there's like there's stuff to murder. My bad.
It doesn't work, guys.
You got the 3rd one right.
Hi. You wanted to speak with June earlier.
That was nothing.
Let me guess.
I
You
have
wanna
to
tell
do
her how
something
sorry
says.
you are? How you screwed up. And that you'll do anything to make it up to her?
You can't scan it?
Detective Delacroix's famous
No, it's not a
powers of
scan. It's I have to
deduction.
repair it by doing Simon
Truth
Says.
is,
Oh.
But it,
I don't know if I can make it up to June.
Do you suck at 7 says or something?
She's not the forgiving type.
no, it's just we talked and I didn't see the first one, so I guessed the first one it worked.
Oh, there are 2 more junction boxes down there, I think, or 1 more. There's 3 junction boxes.
It's a longer Simon Says than the outside.
Yay! That was a glass wall.
Just kill everything.
Fast as the wind. Protect.
Okay. Ooh. Wrong button. I have to use Alt to, like, use my elite skills, or not the elite skills, the utility skills. And, I keep pressing the Windows button. I used to have that button disabled. New build, the game will restart in 3 hours. Will this new build contain fixes for all the broken shit?
Let's hope so.
I grabbed all 4 pieces of paper. Are you proud of me?
I am.
Yay.
I know you think she's
We're missing one.
a bit eccentric.
There's this one right
But
here.
She stood up to Mordremoth the only way
Yeah,
she
the
knew
presentation.
Yep.
At least.
There's
Yep,
the
there's a
crumpled
presentation,
paper
there's
right
a
here.
worn book, there's a journal.
Ah, it's the one up there
That was
that I don't
Scarlet's
have.
style.
It's right
And now
next
it's
to the
Anka's.
presentation.
Really?
It's hidden behind the
Crumpled
jar.
paper.
Oh, wow.
It was there all along.
I really couldn't see it.
It's amusing to me that I'm the one that found it.
Thank you for your help, Minty.
Food.
Protected.
Turtle.
No, stop talking. You almost got me killed.
What?
Just ignore me.
My, you've got a predilection for attaching yourself to exactly one kind of woman. Got a pretty good picture of your mom going, but that's no excuse. Scarlet's acts were heinous, and so were yours.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know. Someone better.
They're just running back and forth
cheesy.
during this.
Everything's back on. Go ahead and run that final scan when you're ready.
How come we have to fix the freaking
Oh,
power?
they're running back and forth because of me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just realized.
Everybody jumps around in their stupid stuff, and I hold still when I'm listening. Everybody else is like, meow, 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 meow.
I'm gonna throw stuff at it because I don't have the thing anymore.
There's one over here.
I don't want it. That's not mine. It's another one.
Advance the story, you nerd.
Oh, there's a book here. I want to read it.
You already fell in the water. Get your thing done.
I can go jump in the water now. It's true.
Commander just scanned the last battery, Timey. What do you got?
I've cross-referenced the waveform of Jade Power with every other energy waveform I have in my records.
I'm trying to listen.
First I checked conventional sources, Magitech, Leyline Power, usual suspects. No exact matches. The closest thing I've been able to find is, well, Aureen's. It's not perfect.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to keep up with you to listen.
But she's been with us. She's only been here for... Even if it's true, how is that possible?
Aureen's energy signature isn't Aureen. It's the result of filtering impure dragon magic.
So wait, you're saying that all this jade tech is powered by dragon magic?
That's what
We're supposed to be up there.
Maybe June found a way to extract it from ley lines after Aureen filters it?
That's not possible. June's been using
It's
this
probably
technology for
the
years.
other dragon.
Commander, you should go to the other lab. I'll fill in Gorik on the way. One thing's for sure, though.
What was the other
This just got
dragon's
a whole lot
name?
more complicated.
Wosun.
Except
Something like that.
I want to call her Sunjun.
Wusun. No, it's like Wusun or Suwun.
I thought it started with an S. Because it's the dragon has always started with the S. And I was like, oh, it does start with an S. That's the only thing I remember thinking.
So it's Suwun.
And also thinking that like all the dragons have like very like fantasy non-any language names, but this dragon had like a distinctly like Korean sounding name. It was like very specific. I was like, oh. Soon. Alright, we can exit. We may exit.
No, you can't. I'm gonna kick you out.
I exited already!
Okay, Yao, you're patched in.
Oh,
Based
we're
on the
listening
findings,
still.
The power source of Jade Tech is some kind of dragon magic composite.
Something's fritzing up the Jade Tech.
Could be Anka. Or something else.
Would explain why they wanted to know about dragon energy.
Data set. Yao, can you get us access to the Napui lab?
Yeah, about that.
I thought she was like, yo, can you get me access?
Yo.
Hey, watch it! Stay back! Listen, I gotta tuck out. Jade Loader's about to decapitate a bystander. Good luck.
Well, alright. Thanks for the update, Yao. Guess we wait until they sort out this whole security mess?
We don't have time for that. The Aether Blades could be responsible for all of this.
Who is the person who recruited my...
Commander, meet me at my
Soon.
apartment. South of
The
Cobbleport.
the person in charge of the whole, like, jade industry, and she was like...
I forgot her name, but it's the girl in the black dress.
Yeah, she wanted a dragon expert, right?
Yes,
and
that's her.
She wanted an ethically sourced dragon expert, but she wanted a dragon expert. It would imply that she's figured out that she runs this facility. It would explain that her own jade tech, she knows that it's powered by dragon energy, and she needs to know more about it because it's like on the fritz. Anyway, Minty, you said you were getting tired, right?
Yep.
Okay. Minty has a bedtime on the weekdays, guys. Got to go to bed.
Well, I do too.
Okay. So, we're gonna cap it here. If you guys don't mind, cause Minty's gotta go, but either RD or Sestino or both of you, I need help with some stuff outside of End of Dragons. I tried to do it last night alone and I couldn't finish the events in time by myself. If you guys had a few minutes, I would appreciate that.
I can give you a good price of just 1 gold per event. Usually it's 5.
All right, then I'll take RD. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I don't think anyone except you guys is even like here, even listening. Oh wait, Panda might still be here.
Yeah, he
Panda
said
is
night.
still here. Yeah. Almost everyone else had to duck out. So, yeah. Good night, Panda. Thanks for sticking around the whole time.
Yeah.
Hourly hydrate. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.